Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Hope everything is okay. Sorry for the delay in getting on dad duties. Kids just don't operate on time, do they? It's just one of them things. How are we all feeling about today's game anyway? Obviously, trip to the G-Tech. Okay, right. So, how are we feeling today? Because I am feeling optimistic, which is a bit strange. I'm not normally the most optimistic person. Quite a pessimistic West Ham fan, really. I guess years of abuse from supporting this bloody team that we all love. Who we got here? Trudge. How we doing, mate? Good. Glad you're joining in. Another coin flip. 100%, mate. 100%, you're right. It's one of them. Do you know what it is? I just think that I just want to carry on that momentum. Brentford ain't no mugs. As I'm sure everyone knows, you know, they're no mugs. But I just feel like we it is exactly as you say, a coin flip. We could either go out there and be amazing, absolutely blow them away, or we could go out there and sit off them and invite pressure and all the shit that we don't want to do. You know, I'm not saying that we should just attack for 90 minutes, 90 plus minutes, but I just want to see. I don't want to see us surrendering. Does that make sense, Trudge? Does that make sense to you? Because I guess there's a difference between when we sit back, when we sit. I know it wasn't all defensive last week. Was pretty good, but at the same time, that's 70 plus minutes. That isn't game management. That's what scares me about Nuno. Is that that's not in game management. That is surrendering. That is inviting pressure, and I can't. Emotionally, mentally, I just can't take it. Just can't take it. But I don't know if that makes sense. If anyone disagrees with me, let me know. But yeah. Oh, blimey. So, looking like I think it's sunny down south, is it? We've had the rest of our summer here. We've had the end of our summer here. It's now back to being grey, overcast. So, it's all right, but it's worked overall. It's what Nuno does. I agree. I just feel like if we do that against top quality opposition, we're really gonna pay. Igor Thiago the other day is you look at him against Man United and you think, you absolutely know, mate. Disagree if I tell me if I'm wrong. You absolutely know he's not going to be fucking missing shots like that against us today. He is, he's going to have a point to prove. Apparently there's a couple of knocks, but most of the team have made it through well, from what I saw from Keith Andrews' presser. But then again, gaffers don't really like to reveal too much, do they? The other thing is, I'm a fan of never change a winning side. So, how do you guys feel about that? Is there anything you'd be changing? It has worked overall, 100% right. That's why it's conflict. And no confidence in game management. That's what worries me. Some substitutions at the wrong time. I think sometimes I feel like there's a difference between managing the game and becoming more defensive, soaking up pressure, trying to kill the game and end it. But we don't really have much control over the midfield. So when we cede control in the midfield, you're not really managing anything. You're just, if we had a midfield that was strong enough to stop that attack all the time, but letting them straight through to the defense every time is what scares me. It's all about volume of attacks for me. That's what worries me. Is like the law of averages says one's going to go in eventually. But afternoon, Joe. Bring Wilson in from start. Change him if we need to use Traore more. I think, in my opinion, Callum Wilson does a better job from the 70th minute onwards. But again, that's what I'm talking about in game management, is that I don't want to see Tati taken off and then put a defender in or an extra, holding midfielder who, again, as I said, our midfield doesn't compete. So what is the point in having an extra midfielder in there? It just beggars belief, really. But I would rather see Wilson kind of used later on in the game. I would also like to see Traore 100%, as you're saying. I'd like to see Traore used a bit more because he has the ability to change games. And not only that, if you're one of them fullbacks, or even if you're a centre back, if you want to play Traore in a 10, if you're one of them centre backs or any of those defenders, let's just say that instead of being an idiot. If you're any of those defenders, right, and it gets to like the 60th, 70th minute, you've been chasing Bowen and Somerville, and you've been getting hounded and harassed by Pablo, because regardless of what people think about Pablo, he's like a dog with a bone. He might have the touch of something or other, but he chases everything. He hounds and harasses defenders. That will fatigue them mentally, as well as physically. So, it is. I think it's not a terrible thing. Who have we got here? Stefan, how we doing, mate? I've been super nervous. Spoke to you last week about watching my village team. Yeah, you're the groundsman. I remember. How did that go, mate? Going down the same route, watching my neighbour village team today, Portland Rovers, in their playoff final to get promotion. How did your team get on last week? I think you said you were the groundsman there, weren't you? We had a look at them though. We did have a look. Let's have a look at Portland Rovers. Let's have a little look at you. The well-travelled. Look at that. The badge is beautiful, mate. The badge looks absolutely stunning. That does. Let's see if I can get that badge up in the images. Let's have a look here. Right. I don't think. Right. Let's have a look what we got here. Right. Let's have a look. Share screen. Why not? Look at that logo there, ladies and gents. What a beautiful badge to be using for that club. Great choice there. Loving the crossed irons. Loving that, mate. Absolutely loving that. I hope you have a good day, and all the best to them in their playoff final against Sidmouth Town. All the best to the lads. I hope you have a good day, mate. Although it's not as sunny this week, is it? So, not that makes it any more difficult to enjoy football, I guess, if the football's good. Yeah, a lot of teams on the last day of the season. The Championship seems to be hotting up quite a bit. I've got the scores up here because I do like Football League. I like. Well, I'm a massive Football Manager fan, so I like all these strange teams that are down there in the lower regions. I found a team close to me the other week, Atherton Rovers. Atherton Colliers, that's it. I think I'm going to go over and check them out at some stage. They're a nice little club. I used to, when I lived in Essex, I used to go and see Brentwood quite a lot. I lived in Brentwood, just about 10 minutes away from their ground. Lovely little ground that was. Brilliant vibe in that stadium. What have we got going on here? Millwall 2-0 up against Oxford, but Ipswich are beating QPR 2-0. So you think, well, that pretty much confirms that Ipswich will be going up automatically. And Millwall will have to go up via the playoffs. 1-4-3, get in. Lovely game of football then. Hope it wasn't as nervy as a last-minute winner. We had to endure last week. It's one of them things, isn't it? Do you guys like last-minute winners or do you not like them? Because I don't like that feeling of leaving it late, but I do like the feeling of scoring late. Like, I guess it wouldn't be as good if you knew it was coming, but I understand why people would enjoy a last-minute goal, but oh my god, my nerves! It is so difficult. I get really nervy about football. I'm already nervous now. To some extent, I'm more nervous to see what kind of Tottenham shows up, because that really kind of sees us. I'm hearing from here that we are unchanged from our last game. So apparently that is the case, but we're waiting to find out now. Just get final confirmation of that. How do we feel about that, guys? Is anyone feeling that that's the right thing to do? Would you have done anything different? Let me know. Obviously, you'll notice that I'm on my own today. Connor is on holiday for a month. He's left me for a month. But yeah, do you know what? You ain't wrong, Trudge. I feel for him as well, because I think he's a great centre back. But how can you can't drop 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗁. You can't drop 𝗕𝗿𝗊𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗪 has had a resurgence. That's for sure. But 𝗕𝗿𝗊𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪 has been consistently good since he came in. And not only that, he looks like he organises that back line. Sheffield Wednesday are winning a game of football. Have a word. Mental. For those of you who don't know, they've pretty much been relegated all season because of points deduction. They're winning a game of football. Steve, afternoon, mate. Come on, your irons. Yes, indeed. Sheffield Wednesday are on course to win only their second game of the season. That will put them on 0 points for the season. Blimey. I mean, you've got to think like the way some clubs go to the wall, and that's why it's such a big thing about Karen Brady going, maybe this is a signal of intent. Maybe the times they are changing. Who knows? We will have to see. All right, I'm waiting for some more. Waiting for some actual confirmation that we've got unchanged. So, good day, Ben. Evening, everyone. Evening, Kieran. How we doing, mate? Watched your show the other night. Really enjoyed it, as always. For those of you who don't know, Old School Hammers on a Wednesday night. Best bit of West Ham related entertainment on YouTube. The best bit, and it's on Facebook and on Twitter. But if you ain't ever tuned into the boys, you don't know what you're missing. Wednesday night, great community, great banter, great chat. You want to know about shark attacks in Australia, you'll find out about it. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, what is the time there, Kieran? What is the time? I'm just going to see if I can get confirmation of the lineup and get it up on the screen. I don't have everything I normally have here. Sort of flying a bit solo today. But I'm sure Anton will be doing the watch along, so he'll have everything sorted. You'll actually get a professional in charge of that one, not having to deal with me. Right, let's see what is going on. I'm not actually seeing the result, the lineup yet. We're unchanged. Happy days. Almost 11 p.m. You're welcome, mate. You are welcome. Honestly, anyone Wednesday night, tune into the boys, Budgie and Kieran. Give them a watch. Old School Hammers is some top entertainment. Right, let's have a look. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. As I said, I'm a bit kind of flying solo at the moment. I'm just trying to get your bits and pieces. Nearly 10:30 here in Adelaide, South Oz. Well, good evening, and thanks for joining in, buddy. Thanks for staying up and spending some time with us. Right, let's go. Bloody hell, what am I doing here? Just trying to find the lineup so I can bring it up on the screen for you. I know that most of you know it anyway because it is unchanged. But there we go. Is that today? Yep. 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃 is on the bench. Okay. Right, let's get this up for you. Try my hardest to get it up for you. Make of that what you will. What have we got going on here? Right, let's get this and delete this and add this. Doing a bit of editing for you here, guys. Bear with. No, that is a lovely badge, though. Right, okay, there we go. Right, where are we at? There we go. Nothing but the best levels of professionalism here from me. Sorry, guys. Right, there we go. Transparent. Current page. Download that bad boy. Who we got here in the chat? Afternoon, Logan. How you doing, mate? You're going to stay up to watch Spurs tomorrow. Good day, Eric. Morning, Hammers. How we doing, Gaza? What time is it in Chicago, mate? We got West Ham fans coming from all over the globe here. What a delight to have you all. Right. Is that it? Nope. Nope. Well, that is the lineup, but there we go. Right. Get rid of that. Sorry, guys. Again, completely unprepared here. I am. There we go. There's a starting 11. As you can see, unchanged to Manson, Walker Peters, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗧𝗖𝗪𝗔, Disasi, Diaz, Fernandez, Souček, Pablo, Bowen, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗃. The bench, though, tells a story there. 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃 on the bench. Areola, Wilson, Adama, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃, Todibo, Magassa, Wan-Bissaka, Scholes, and Kante. Now, there's no Potts in there. I don't know if Potts has picked up a knock or anything, but I would sooner see Potts than Magassa. What does everyone else think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I should just shut up and keep my opinions to myself? Let me know in the comments. I'm working at getting a Brentford lineup here. Oh, theirs is a bit snazzy. Let's see what we can do here. Working stay, lads, but listening while painting. Cheers, Green Street, mate. Thanks for joining in, bud. Don't care. Rather Kante gets minutes ahead by 100%, Trodge. I think you're right. What is everyone else's feelings towards that? Because I do really, really agree with that. And it looks like there's quite a few people that agree with that as well. Eric seems to agree with it as well. But there's Trodge as ever. Very rarely off the mark there, mate. Very rarely off the mark, you. So there we go. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that lineup on the whole. I think I'd agree with that. Hopefully we do see Adama get some minutes. I agree. I think we do need to get some. I think we do need to get someone on a bit on the. Some movement on the bit. 8:55 Friday on a frigid Saturday morning in Southwest Michigan, USA. Oh, Detroit Rock City, eh? Would have benched Pablo. See, this is what I'm. Pablo seems to be quite a divisive character, doesn't he, for us West Ham fans? He's a bit of a Marmite player. Some people like him, some people don't. Some people rate him, some people don't. I personally, I think he is. I think he's got such good work rate. I think anyway, and I think that kind of really helps when chasing. So yeah, I mean, he's got the touch of a _𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗧 and you know he's obviously not scoring goals, but he is starting to link up that with Tati. I do love his work rate. I'm a bit of a slag for his work rate, to be honest. Here is the Brentford lineup: Kelleher in goal, Lewis Potter, Collins, Vandenberg, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗪, Jensen, 𝗪𝗪𝘀, 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗁, 𝗪𝗏𝗪, Thiago, 𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗪, okay, yeah. Josh De Silva, youth player, is, you know, he seems to be quite a good player for them, to be fair. So what we got here: Hey Gaza, 𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗪, by the way. 𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗪, there we go. I've got both of you on here. Blimey. I feel like I got West Ham royalty in the chat here. Our midfield gets overrun without Pablo dropping deep. 100% Trudge. 100%. He is our most defensively contributing midfielder, in my opinion, and he's not even really a midfielder, is he? 𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗪, as Fernandez is not a good defender and 𝗪𝗁𝗪 lacks acceleration and tackling. 100%. Pablo breaks up he kind of cuts in passing lanes before it gets to midfield. He's kind of like screening that midfield. I really like his work ethic. Really like it. If we wanted to work rate, we should have just kept Callum Marshall. He couldn't be doing any worse, surely. I think they're two completely different players. Toby, Pablo offers so much more out of possession in the build-up than Wilson. I just wish he was a bit better at football. 100% Tobes. You're 100% spot on the money, mate. It's I absolutely love attitude over ability. It's my favourite. You know, that's how I feel. If we played Kante, we would have physicality in midfield. 100%. You're right again, mate. Then we could replace Pablo. I'll score Hammers in attendance. Yep, we have the royalty in attendance. Close to Chicago, mate. It's about 1.5 hours away. Detroit is on the opposite side of the state, but about 3 hours away. That means that there should be no bullets flying your way, Gaza. Afternoon, gents. How we doing, Frog? Deep breaths. 100%, mate. 100%. Tobes. Marshall was tiny compared to Pablo and Kante. Yeah. When we played him, he looked isolated whenever we played Marshall. He did have work rate, but to what extent? You know, Pablo does yield results in his physicality. He does. And whatever anyone thinks of Pablo, I would love for you to come on here and debate me on his off-the-ball ability and his defensive contributions, because we don't really have a player that can do both, really. But there seems to be a lot of chemistry building between Tati and Pablo. And you see it the other week, that little flick, back heel flick into the path, the assist for the Tati goal. I love to see it. They do a lot of work together. Pablo had scored a lot of goals before he came, but statistically speaking, I know you all love stats, but statistically speaking, when a Portuguese player joins the Premier League, they see a 30% drop-off in their form because they're getting used to physicality. If we're only seeing 30% of Pablo, then I'm interested to see what we're going to look like, what it's going to look like on the full picture. Had to change the handle because of you. Morning, budgie. Hope you're well, fella. Can't understand how much Tati and Pablo's running rubbed off and the rest of the team. Same as 𝗪𝗪𝗪 has allowed 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 to become the best centre back in the league. And this is it, mate. This is what I touched when we signed 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. I did like an analysis of him, like a scout report, way back. If you go look at the video if you want. There's no point though because it's all retrospective. And when everyone was moaning about signing 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, I was kind of pointing out that he is a bit of a commander, so that allows the rest of the defenders the chance to kind of focus on their own roles. He was kind of like he organises that back line. He gives other defenders the freedom. If you're 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪s and you're playing next to 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪, you're going to be shitting yourself to do anything because you've got to babysit 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. If you're Todibo, same deal. When we have Todibo and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪s together, it looks better, but nothing looks as good as 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 and whoever he's partnered with. And 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, you're right, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪s looks like one of the best defenders in the league at the moment, and what a time for it to happen. Pablo can hold the ball up and lay it off, 100%. Of course, there's bullets flying my way is America. Love that. Don't think Marshall could do that. He couldn't. or he has the ability to do it, but he just wasn't doing it. Look, if Marshall was ready for the Premier League, he would have been playing in a top European league. One of them would have been loaning him, but he wasn't. He's done well on loan, but if he was ready for the Prem, someone else would have been sniffing around him, because he doesn't work in our system. But if he was actually that good, someone else would have been sniffing around him, and they wasn't. He's playing in second division in Germany, and I don't think they're very happy with him. So it's unfortunate, but it's true. Personally, I don't see Marshall returning. Neither do I, Pete. Thanks for joining in, mate. Totally agree, Tobes. I'd like to see more of Kante, though. 100%. Kante looks like he is going to be absolute mustard, don't he? Let me change this bloody. Let's get the lineup we actually care about up. Okay, morning all. Welcome back, Kerry the bloke. Just wish Pablo faster, 100%. Low budgie. Pablo had maybe 2 shots in the game, 1 assist. Some attackers, he's more of a centre forward to me, and I think he plays like a centre forward. And in today's modern game, strikers aren't judged on the goals they score; it's the goals they create as well. He's done very well. He's linking up. He's chasing around. His work ethic's high. He chases every loose ball. He's always challenging people. I wish Anton said it the other day when him and Russ were having a little lovers tiff over whether or not Pablo was any good. Which, by the way, Russ did a video saying he didn't think Pablo was that good, and then changed his mind on him halfway through. He convinced himself. So there we go. But I wish there was a player cam so you could just watch Pablo. Maybe I'll do a. If anyone's interested, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll kind of dissect his performance. I'll pull up I'll look at all his movements, all of his positioning, everything, and I'll kind of do like a scout report on him and tell you exactly what he offers off the ball if you're interested to know. Pablo sprints solidly for 60 minutes, then can't move. Perfect for a sub, either Kante or Wilson, 100%. I would like to see Wilson in that situation unless we are in unless the game calls for it. Again, game management, mate. Game management. Hi, Kieran. You're king, geezer. Kilman probably killed off 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪. You're probably right, Mandy. Thanks for joining in. Nice to see you. Hello, GP, mate. How we doing? Support Ben. Hit the like button, chaps. Thank you very much, Kieran. Yeah, everyone hit that like button. On my own today. I've been abandoned. I've had to make these bloody fucking lineups myself because I don't know. No one's there behind the scenes for me today. I'm all alone, except for you guys. GP. Problem is, Nuno's slow at 60-minute marking, replacing players. 100%. 100%. We can sometimes be keen for youth. Remember Rebecca. Toby, I think we've had this chat in a group chat. Maybe it weren't with you, but I've had this chat with someone before where I was saying that we're all so desperate for a bit of West Ham Academy to come through that the second we see someone making it through, we assume they're world class. We got loads at Reece Oxford, 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪, like you said. Even way back to Freddie Sears. I thought Freddie Sears was a second coming when he scored that goal on his debut. And Freddie Potts, he hit the ground running, but now seems to be off the pace. So again, I don't know. Probably as he don't trust those on the bench. Smash those likes, people. Thank you very much, mate. Spot on, Trudge. He's definitely turned us right around, but I wish he was a bit more proactive, same as under Moisey. 100%. There's nothing wrong. No manager's perfect, and if he was perfect, he wouldn't be managing West Ham, would he? There's going to be things we like about him. There's going to be things we dislike about him. But on a whole, I like Nuno. I've got a lot of time for him, and I would like to keep him next season, whether we stay up or go down. Green Street, all good. Better if we get a draw at least. I hope we can get points today. Deciding whether to go bed or not. Oh, if you can sleep, mate, I'd be too nervous. Kind of feel bad, but I forgot we still got Kilman. Terrible. Slap your face repeatedly, Aussie guys. Yep. Toby, I thought you said the other day you weren't going to be doing this anymore, mate. I thought you said you're just going to have to slow this one down. Thank you very much, generous Toby there. Hopefully Nuno isn't negative, so it'll keep you awake. Let's hope. Come on, you fucking irons. Exactly. Marshall definitely isn't ready, but is Pablo. He wouldn't get into any other team in the league. Let's get a little poll. Because apparently you can do that. Let me find this poll. All right, let's see. Oh. There we go, guys. Get voting. Have I even got it up yet? Fucking hell, I can't get it up. There we go. Get voting, guys. Let me know in your opinions. Let's settle this debate. Yeah, 100% Pablo would get in the Spurs team. Not sure Pablo is a footballer, but we are getting points. And we've won 50% of the games he's played in. So, yeah. Remember, guys, if you think Marshall is the better player, press 1. Type 1 in the chat. If you think Pablo is the better player, type 2 in the chat. Let's find out what everyone else thinks. I would rather receive a backdoor membership from Toby. You love it. What we got here? He looks like a basketball player. 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝗁. Cheers, Toby, for the membership. Kiwi has received one of your memberships. GP, I'd give you anything you ever wanted. Oh, look at this bit of romance here in the chat. No worries, Kiwis. Means you can do this. Anton, yeah, you got the little emojis, didn't you? Love that. One of them emojis actually looks like me, but it wasn't made for me. Don't want to get kicked out of group chat. You ain't getting kicked out no group chat, Tobes. Lifeblood of that thing. Lifeblood of it. Given our next 2 fixtures at Arsenal and Newcastle, if we don't pick up points today, we'll most probably go to the very final game. Wow, that's exactly why I want a win today, Mandy. Because I think there's too many uncertainties left. What's crazy is I feel so nervous about this. But my prediction on Finalysis, anyone that hasn't got the Finalysis app, jump on there. It's a great place for community. You know, a lot of West Ham fans on there. Well, fans from all over the place, but it'll be mainly the West Ham fans if you join in. It'll be the West Ham fans. You can predict your score for the game. I predicted a West Ham 3-0 win. Who knows? Where's the Souček avatar? Yep, we do need a Souček avatar, don't we? We'll give it a couple more minutes for that poll, and then we'll have a look. I think it's going to be a very unpredictable game today, Trod. 100% Mandy is bang on there. Absolutely bang on. It is going to be a bit of a coin flip, which is exactly what Trod was saying earlier. He was the first one in here with me. Shout out, Trod. Jay, who's number 3, mate? Tell us who's number 3. There we go. Budgie, cheers, Toby, mate. Frog, Gaza. Can't access the poll. All you have to do, Eric, the poll is there on the screen. Just type 1 for Marshall, 2 for Pablo, or 3 for whatever imaginary player Jay's voted for. I think Wilson and Traore should have started, but I don't think Wilson is a good starter, in my opinion. I think he's a great player. Absolutely love him. But I don't think he plays his best football from the start. Why do you not use the YouTube poll thing? I don't know how to use the YouTube poll thing, mate, if I'm honest. I'm still learning, Trudge. Still learning. YouTube probably charge you for it. You're probably right, to be fair. Type chat 1 or 2. Or your GP. Pablo or Wilson. Okay, we'll do Pablo or Wilson. We'll have a look. Right, let's have a look. Let's stop poll. So 8 out of 9 of you have voted for Pablo. 1 has voted for Marshall. I think we know who that is. But let's edit this. And this is to start, okay? This is to start. All right. There we go. Resume. There we go. Now, again, here, 1 in the chat for Wilson, 2 in the chat for Pablo. Let's go. Thanks to Mandy there. 1 in the chat for Wilson, 2 in the chat for Pablo. Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot. Of course, it's sorry, Budgie. The poll should be, is Pablo any good, lol? I'll try that one as well, mate. Don't worry. GP, Frog, 2 threes, neither of the other two. Fantastic afternoon, Jay. Can't do poll on phone. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on with 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝘀. He's impressed, but a bit when he's played, he's just not being used. Yeah, it seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Seems a bit strange. We've got Wilson, GP legend. Set piece will be crucial for us today. 100% Mandy. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝘀 to score again. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝘀 or 𝗪𝗁𝘀. So just a reminder, guys, type 1 in the chat for Wilson, 2 in the chat for Pablo. That's all you have to do. If you're on mobile and you can't see the poll for any reason, like I said, 1 in the chat. Just type 1 in the chat. That's all for Wilson, and 2 in the chat for Pablo. And then we'll have a look at see how everyone else is doing. Here we go, Kerry. As I said, mate, just type 1 in the chat for Wilson or 2 for Pablo. And this is starting. I mean, I would say Pablo, because I'm looking at this as in how 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝘀 was saying it. You know, it's he'll run around for 60 minutes and then make way for someone like Wilson, who's only really good for 30 minutes. So the two complement each other. Would you start Wilson over Pablo? That's a question. You know, do you start Wilson and then bring Pablo? But to be fair, Pablo would probably be better in the last half of the game when we're trying to close up shop, because then it's an attacking substitution without being, without being so negative. But who knows? I ain't a football manager. I'm just a fat bloke on YouTube. But you're all watching. To start 2, nothing's getting past our defence today. I've decided. Fucking love that, Frog. If you need a goal, go with Wilson. Yeah. I like to think if we were 2 goals up, and it was leading into the 70th minute, Pablo wouldn't be a bad substitute to come on, because he chases everything. And like I said, he kind of screens that midfield, cuts them passing lanes off. But it depends if... it especially helps if a team gets desperate and tries to bypass our press. If they try and bypass our midfield just playing over the top, then Pablo will really close them down. I can see the argument for both, mate. I can see the argument for both. But Wilson seems to have proven more that he scores from the bench than anything. Let's have a look at the poll now. So only 3 people voted, apparently. But yeah, we've got 2 have voted for Wilson, 1 have voted for Pablo. There we go. That is the answer of our ever so exciting poll for the day. But yeah, how are we feeling about the lineup, guys? Are we optimistic? How are we feeling? I kind of agree not to change a winning team. That's just me. I'd understand it if you disagree. The world would be such a fucking boring place if we all agreed with each other anyway. And yeah, but I see something the other day. I don't know if any of you lot follow me on TikTok. If you're interested in following me on TikTok, let me know. I'll put my handle in the chat. But I did a video about it yesterday about Tottenham supporters who were saying that they're too good to go down, basically. And if they do go down, they're going to break every record ever set in the Championship. And that their team will absolutely steamroll everyone and they're going to get back up comfortably. But I disagree with that. I don't think anyone understands how fucking dangerous the Championship is, how difficult it is. Teams attack you much more in the Championship than they do in the Premier League. And, you know, who knows? Happy with not changing the winning team and they're improving game on game. 100% loving the chemistry. Mandy, I'm very negative about today. I think we are overdue to get thumped low. I'm hoping that'll be next week, because next week's kind of a write-off anyway. Although I do have a sneaking suspicion we're going to beat Arsenal. If we can beat Brentford today and get a point against Arsenal, you've got to think we're safe, especially if Tottenham lose tomorrow. You've got to think. You know what? Not West Ham related. If Spurs go into overconfident, yeah, exactly. This isn't West Ham related, but I'm really interested to know everyone's opinion, because it's current affairs and that. The other week, I don't know if any of you see it, but Jack Grealish was in a rooftop bar in Manchester, all pissed up, passed out, and all that. What do you make of that? Because I think, fucking let the boy live. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were off work on the sick, would you stop drinking? I mean, apparently he's still putting the work in the gym. It was lovely to see David Moyes standing up for him the other day, but let the fucking boy live. He's a young lad, for fuck's sake. Like, I mean, I've been off on the sick before and got off my fucking trolley, so why shouldn't he? If they were too good to go down, they shouldn't be in the relegation zone at this moment. 100%, Jay. 100%, mate. And it's that attitude that I fucking despise about them, is that they've got this sense of entitlement to the Premier League. I feel like if not now, when? Because the teams are fucking shambles, been run into the ground. Absolutely fucking travesty. When we said we wanted Moyes out, everyone got on our case saying be careful what you wish for and all that bollocks and everything. Right? They've run out fucking 3 managers. They've run a chairman out and everything. Oh, fucking hell. I hope Grealish on the piss with Maddison. Yeah, let's hope so. Oh, fucking hell. He's not that young. He regularly gets more pissed than I've ever been. But he turns up and grafts. He's genuinely nice lad. Leave Grealish be. I wish we'd got him from instead of Everton. 100%. And you know what, right? When they signed Grealish, I thought Moyes ain't fucking playing him. There's no way Moyes is playing him. Like, but he is. And I just fucking think, do you know what? He had such promise, and he kind of just, like, for whatever reason, hasn't hit the heights we thought he would. Fucking enjoy himself, probably won't have another World Cup. 100% GP, 100%. If you're representing a large company, CEO money, then especially today, social media is ripe. You need to be very self-conscious now. And I think on TalkSport the other day, they were saying it's about the people that he's surrounded himself with. Like, Danny Murphy was saying that when he used to go out and get pissed up and get leery, he had some friends who would go, right, that's enough now, we're getting you home, and just get him home. And I think I've been in that situation before where I've had too much to drink and I've fucking said the wrong thing to the wrong person, or I've started gobbing off to bouncers and stuff. And my mates have just bundled me out into a cab and just been, all right, fuck off, we get back to, we get you home now. You trust your mates to do that, but his mates, he seems to just be, a lot of these football players seem to be surrounded by wankers, by like clingers on, really. What do you think the possibility of losing Spurs but gaining Millwall in the Premier League next season? We had this chat earlier, Paul, in the group chat. Millwall are our actual rivals. Give a fuck about Tottenham. Honestly, give a fuck about Tottenham. Who cares about playing them? I'd rather play Millwall twice next season. I would love to see that Premier League derby, the Dockland fucking rivalry. Let's have it. I would love that. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be entertaining. I think it's been so long. Last time we played him in the cup, someone got stabbed. The fucking petrol bombs flying up and down the road and that. But hopefully it's not that aggressive and violent. But I just love the rivalry, and equally so. Like, I don't also like seeing when we lost 4-1 to them. I remember I was at the Den. We played them away. I was at the Den, sitting in the corner, and everyone started chucking £2 coins at Dennis Wise, and he started picking them up and whacking them in his sock. Yeah, I like Grealish. Yep. Been playing Lip Up Fatty on loops, set on nerves and keep spirits up. Go on, Tom. Thanks for joining in, mate. Imagine seeing Bowen slumped, passed out, drunk, then 2 days after plays a stinkhole. What would we say? But he's not playing, though. He's injured. If it was the middle of the season, I'd have a problem. With it. It's funny you should say about Andy Carroll, because I told him I had a problem with it as well. There's a little club used to be on the hill up the top of Loughton High Road. And I went in there one night with a load of football players, a load of Leyton Orient players and that. And he was in there absolutely tanked up. And I didn't have a go at him. I just said to him, like, you're always injured. You're always injured, but you're always pissed. Like, you live in my dream sort of thing. I would have loved to have played up front for West Ham. But he didn't care. he didn't care. And he did score goals for us when he played. The injuries are probably half one, half a dozen of the other, but Grealish is genuinely fit. You know, he works hard, he plays hard, and I wouldn't expect it of Bowen, whereas I would expect it of Grealish. Not that makes it right, but it's just, you know, it's different, isn't it? Declan Rice, the only one who's surrounded with real people, and his girlfriend gets slagged off for not having fake lips and boobs. 100% Trudge. 100%, mate. That is absolutely spot on. It's like it's like people like those Tottenham fans showing him a picture of his missus in the crowd the other day. Did you see the state of the fucking gargoyle that was flashing the picture at him, acting like it was some kind of fucking oil painting? That's his missus in the end of the day. Honestly and truthfully, you reckon that Tottenham fan would be doing that to random blokes in the street because you get a fucking slap? People get too brave online in football stadiums these days. They get too brave. They treat people like shit. They gob off to people. It would never happen. It would never happen in person. It's absolute fucking joke. If I'm honest, that bloke was gobbing off to Gary Neville the other day, calling him to see you next Tuesday and all that. I normally drop a C-bomb. I don't know what that does to viewers and stuff on YouTube and Facebook. I don't want to get Russ and Anton banned and Holly banned off here. Don't want to be mean, but not sure the celebrity lifestyle will be helping Bowen. No, you're right, 100%. Carroll injured himself celebrating a goal when he got whiplash on that belly flop. Love that. You don't slag someone's missus off. And this is the thing, right? She's got fuck all to do with football. She's got fuck all to do with anything. She's off the table. Do you know what I mean? This is why I don't understand these people who get brave on a football pitch. She's completely off the table. Like, why are they even bringing her into it? Like, how does that make people feel? I'd go fucking mental. I would go absolutely fucking mental. Like, and I think the home players, the Tottenham players should have gone over and had a word. Because it ain't fucking right. When we were all kicking off in Prague, like lobbing stuff everywhere, Bowen come over and had a word, didn't he? Bowen Creswell, they come over and had a word. They were like, "Come on, lads, you need to calm yourself down a bit." Anton can say swear words when he wants. No one can understand what he's saying anyway. I fear for Jimmy today. There's a lot of clumsy and do mix it. He got his injury against them in the cup. It's not hurt. He's in the line for a brace today. I hope so, Kerry. I hope he gets a brace, but I also hope he comes away unscathed. And Deck's been together. Yeah, they've been together. They've been together since school days. Exactly. Fair play to him, to be fair. Brentford used to be a tall team. Hopefully not at all so much now, which is funny now that their coach is a set piece. He used to be a set piece coach, didn't he? Also, Pacey. Yep. Thiago's not going to have another stinker like he did against United, is he? Unfortunately. Right, let's see what's going on here. Let's have a look at the championship table. How's that going down there? Where is it? Mildly optimistic, which could be a bad sign. That's how I feel most of the time, Rob. That's exactly how I feel most of the time, mate. Marvin Disassi have Thiago in their pockets. I hope so, mate. I do hope so. I wish I was as optimistic as you. I think they're in the last minutes of stoppage time. It looks like Sheffield Wednesday are going to be finishing on 0 points, which is huge for them to even get on 0 points, which sounds insane. But this week they've got a new buyer. They've just said that they're not getting points deducted next season, so they're not going to start on minus. So fair play to Sheffield Wednesday. AI now says that we have the tallest team versus Brentford. Be careful with AI. It's not always correct, mate. A lot of it is bollocks on there, if I'm honest, mate. You never know. Always best to double check or ask AI, are you sure? Because most of the time it ain't. Last season Brentford were top. I find Gio easier on the ears. Nah, Gio's not easier on the ears than Anton. And I mean, have you guys seen that video, the animated video of the YouTubers, the bloke, I can't remember it is, West Ham YouTube channel, take the piss out of all the YouTubers, and basically when Gio talks, he just plays like bagpipes and puts Scottish ramblings underneath in the in the subs. Anton does scream more. 100% scares the fuck out of my kids. I have to turn him down. I prefer listening to Anton or Connor than anyone else on YouTube, and I much prefer it to definitely listening to the commentators. But having said that, there's normally a delay which makes it difficult. But I'll just be minding my own business, and all of a sudden I'll just hear fucking Anton going mental from the other room. I don't know. Tobes, love that, mate. Love that. Yep, you're loyal. Do you know what, Tobes? I'll tell you what. We go, me and Connor, we do that gift of the gab on a Thursday night. Love it. Sometimes we get a lot of people joining in, and it's great fun, right? I'll tell you what, when it's quiet, I go and have a look at that Bobby Moore stand, and they're all in there. They've all run away from us. They've all gone to the Bobby Moore stand. I think we're much more entertaining, but not that their content isn't good. Nog, cheating slag GP. Love it. And here's him after one of your backdoor fucking memberships, Tobes. Terrible, isn't it? Problem is, in this chat, Mandy always types the goal before I see it on stream. Oh, yeah. I think everyone had cheers, mate. Thank you so much. Always 2 minutes ahead. Yeah, to be fair, I got a text the other day. But I reckon, was it you, Tobes, who said about Russ telling you the lineup or the substitutes before they happen, so that you can act like Mystic Meg down the boozer in front of your mates? But I like doing the same with my missus. Like you'll see the thing, and it'll be like, oh, I'll see there's been a goal scored in the group chat or something, and I'll turn around and go, watch this, we're going to score here. 5 minutes later, we scored. She's like, how did you see that coming? I went, build up play. I'm a fucking legend. Fucking absolute legend, me. Yeah. Yeah. It's, there we go. Yeah, they're in awe of me. Fucking Mystic Tobes. Love that. We may not be title contenders, but there's never been any shortage of fucking drama. You are 100%, mate. 100% there, to be fair. I do enjoy being a West Ham fan. It's stressful at times. It's depressing at times. It makes you fucking angry. It makes you sad. And all emotions, all kinds of emotions, you get as a West Ham fan. But yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out at the moment. Anton's there in the background trying to help me out, but I'm making a mess of this. No. There we go. No. Right. There we go. Done it. Cheers, Anton. May not be contenders. Lead supporter in the house. Good luck today, lads. Hopefully we can send Spuds down a week on Monday. Exactly. Congratulations on securing your Premier League status last night. I feel for you lot last week at Wembley. Chelsea are just fucking cheating cunts. Absolute cheating cunts. The football something needs to be done about these fucking goalkeepers rolling around on the floor pretending to be injured, because it ain't fucking football. It ain't right, and it's not even that hard to stop. Stop players from being allowed near the technical area during the game. Just stop that. No one's allowed near the technical area, or when there's a break in play, the managers have to be seated. Simple. But no bus parking today, Nuno. Exactly that, mate. Thanks for joining him. James, afternoon. Nice to see Agent QPR doing a good job today. Can't you? Yep, they have done good. But we were just saying, James, I think I'd rather if Tottenham go down, Millwall come up. I think it'd be a good couple of games next season. Fernie getting a lot of love there for the Leeds fan. Yes, Bongo, Fernie, Chobes, Fernie. We need referees like Kalina. They're all weak. 100%. And I swear there was supposed to be a thing where only the captains were allowed to talk to the referees, but every cunt seems to talk to ref these days. So I don't understand, if I'm honest, what that's about. And all this talk the other day about Arteta and Simeone, everyone, they were slagging Simeone off on TalkSport, saying he's a dark arts, whatever. Right. Arteta is Simeone in a cheaper suit with less trophies. That's the only difference. The only difference. Yeah. I wouldn't mind Millwall coming up, if I'm honest. Only if we stay up though, because it'd be horrible if they come up and we went down. That would not feel good. That would not feel good. I am so chuffed that Sheffield Wednesday got 3 points today. I'm so happy. So happy for them. Josh 𝗪𝗏 up front. Do you remember when we were all going mad about signing 𝗪𝗏? Remember when everyone was saying West Ham need to sign him, West Ham need to sign him? Look at him now, playing for, I think he's probably in his late 30s now, maybe. But yeah, there's always them players where we go mental that we don't sign, and then they never amount to anything anyway. There's always that one player we go mad for, isn't there? Always. I think Adam Armstrong was one of them. I think everyone was going crazy for Adam Armstrong at one point. See what else? Hull City have beaten Norwich City. I don't know if any of you lot care about this, if I'm honest, but I do. I like watching the Championship. But right, what have we got here? Where have I gone? Fucking hell. Where is today's results? What's going on here? Fucking hell. Right. Matches. More matches. There we go. Wrexham drew 1-1 with Leicester City. No, they didn't. What the fuck is this talking to? Yeah, you think Hull are going to go in the playoffs? That would be interesting. Old, what's his name? Rossini's old team. Wanted Jose Mourinho before Lopetegui. He got twice as many red cards as a coach than Simeone. Yeah, he's a nightmare, isn't he? But I just don't like seeing this fucking shit. Leicester have won today. Leicester have won 1-0. Bristol City 2-0. Bristol City are the ones that Roy Hodgson's come out of retirement to manage, aren't they? Guy, thanks for joining in, mate. Why do West Ham always put us through all this stress? I'm stressed right out. Yeah, 100%, mate. Mourinho and Sullivan would have been a circus. I reckon Mourinho would have twatted that little goblin. I reckon Mourinho would have slapped the fuck out of that midget. That's why I wanted him, Toby. That would have been such a laugh, wouldn't it? We'd call him out 100%. And Sullivan hates paying people out their contracts, so Sullivan wouldn't have been able to sack him either. He would have just had to take it like the little cuck that he is. He's a little cuck chairman. Wrexham 2-2 with Borough. Coventry securing that, ending that season on a 4-0 win. Charlton was 3-1 to Swansea. Sheffield Wednesday beat West Brom 2-1. Southampton 3-1 against Preston. DiCanio assist. DiCanio as an assistant manager would have been interesting, but would have made us even more of a laughing stock. Yeah, you ain't wrong, mate. You ain't wrong, to be fair. Wrexham just got kicked out of the playoffs. Better luck next season. Goes to show money isn't everything. And these Tottenham supporters who think they could go down and just bounce straight back up because the Championship ain't shit. I mean, Wrexham have put together a good squad. But yeah, I'm absolutely fucking ecstatic about that, mate. I have no idea why. I think I've never really had much of a feeling about Sheffield Wednesday, although they're one of the founding members of the Football League, one of the oldest clubs in this country. I like that about them. But the other week, we had a Sheffield Wednesday fan come in to chat on a pre-match, and I've been keeping an eye out for him ever since. And me and Connor were saying we reckon they would finish on 0 points. I'm fucking chuffed that they have. Would have been even more drama. It would have been. Nothing wrong with a bit of drama, though, is there? Nothing wrong with a bit of drama. Let's get some score predictions in. Come on, guys. Let me hear your score predictions. As I said, I went on Finalysis and predicted we will win 3-0. I don't know, though. Ekim, thanks for joining in, buddy. I thought Simeone was bad the other night, but then it was the Greenwich Arseholes. Yeah, but like I said, Simeone is just Arteta in a more expensive suit with more trophies. That's the only difference between the two. So Arteta is trying to be a mix between Simeone and Pep, and he isn't great at either, if I'm honest. 2-1 West Ham. Love that, Gaza. 1-0 Souček win. We defend for 70 minutes. Fuck that. Don't do that to me, mate. 3-1 West Ham. Love that, GP. 2-0 West Ham. Love that, mate. 𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗪's assistant. You're just cruel. 3-1 Arsenal. 3-1 Villa. Fucking love that, Kerry. 3-1 win for the Mighty Hammers. Bowen, Tati, and Mav. We've got goal scorers from Mandy and everything. Anyone has a bet on that owes Mandy a cut of that, all right? 2-0, none shall pass. Love that, Frog. Love that, mate. I honestly feel like there's just part of me that says 3-0, and I'm never optimistic. And I do think this is a coin flip, but I think we've got it in us. 2-1 controversial VAR at some point. Yeah, probably. If Pablo scores, we're on the pitch. Oh, mate, if Pablo scores, Anton's going to give it to us, isn't he? If Pablo scores today, you're going to have your brother on the phone after some therapy, mate, because Anton's going to rip him apart. Oh, dear. To be fair, I've got a few people. I actually, my mum's fella always moans about 𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗪. It doesn't matter how well he plays, he always says he's shit. And I'm just all the time fucking telling him about himself. If we win, can you take your top off? Can you take off your top, Ben? I don't know if I'd do that, mate. I don't know if I'd do that. I did do the breakdown in a bra before for charity. I said if we kept a clean sheet, I'd do it in a bra. So I'll tell you what, if we win 3-0 today, I'll do the breakdown in a bra again. How about that? Win today and Newcastle loss puts Newcastle in relegation strap. You'd be 3 points behind them. I honestly think that there's not a lot of teams that are safe at the moment, but the only reason I think you lot are safe, mate, is because your form, the way you're playing. By the way, Fernie, are you Farke in or Farke out? Because I think Farke's a fucking great coach, and I know that there's a lot of the fan base that really dislike him, but I think he is a great coach, and I think he deserves another season. GP. Oh dear. Yeah, I did that in a bra 4-0 and you'll get a Brazilian. How do you know I ain't already got a Brazilian, Tom? How do you know, mate? Might be smooth down there. No, as for any of you that didn't know, I did the breakdown in a bra. I said if we kept a clean sheet, I'd do it in a bra, and that was to raise funds for Epilepsy Society. I ran the Manchester Marathon 2 weeks ago, raised a bit of money for them, so thank you everyone who donated for me wearing a bra on the breakdown, but I'll do it again if we win 3-0. Barker's done a fantastic. He has. I'm not laughing at you, mate. I'm laughing at this. 6-0, maybe you can fully transition. It would take some fucking strong hormones to transition me, mate. GP, we want hot front Chaz if we beat Arsenal. Oof. I actually think that we're going to beat Arsenal, so I'm not betting fuck all on that. Barker in, he's done a fantastic job. I'm glad you agree. My cousin's a Leeds supporter. I went over there last season. They're only about an hour away from mine. I went over to Ellen Road last season. Great day out, great stadium, great fans, great football team, great club. Really, really got a lot of time for your team, mate. And I'm glad you're doing well. And I'm glad that this will hopefully put you comfortable enough to have a day off on the last day of the season, mate. 3-2 Villa. There we got another Leeds supporter in the chat there, Tonks. 3-2 Villa. You think Villa are going to beat Tottenham 3-2? Is that? Look, Nathan, we got Farker in there. Happy days. Yeah, Yeah, so I am more worried about what kind of Tottenham we're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see if they have a bounce or what. But you've got to think that they looked dead last week, didn't they? They looked dead. Sam, 2-1 West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Love that, mate. Absolutely love that. All right, here we go. Perfect. Let's go, fellas. Very nervous man. Me too. Good evening, Connor, all the way from the other side of the world. Hope you enjoyed the game, mate. 3-2, Villa 3, Spurs 2. I hope they don't even score. Soft spot for West Ham due to 80s, 90s football. Great football inside. Thank you very much, mate. 4-1 Brentford. Fuck off, Nathan. Tom, if you get on the itch, you've got a knee slide into the corner. If you get on the pitch, you've got a knee slide into the corner. Go on, Tom. Connor, West Ham to score more goals than Mandy gets hot meals. Fuck you know, don't start on Mandy. You get banned again, Nathan. Missing the game heading southbound for family funeral killer. Well, I hope you still have a good evening, a good day, mate. Hold on, here we go. We've got live images coming from Connor. Give me a second. I'll get it up. I feel like you lot have just spent this whole stream waiting for me to get it up. Where are we? Here we go. So Connor is live on the other side of the world right now, preparing for the game. He's here supporting West Ham. Here he is. He's got his Asai there. He's got his little laptop set out there, VPN ready to go. Have a good holiday, mate. Have a good holiday. You, Connor, come on, you Irons. Exactly, Scott. Exactly, mate. Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident here. Brentford 1, West Ham 3. Still going for West Ham 3-0, but let's see what happens. I'm going to be leaving you guys shortly because I've got dad duties to do. My kids are at a party. I've got to go pick them up. I'd love to leave them there for the rest of the day and just enjoy the football. That's it, man. You get them bubbles in the chat. Let's absolutely flood the chat with the bubbles. Come on, guys. Love this. Mandy started this little thing the other week, and I love to see it, mate. Get the bubbles in the chat. Feels like I'm really there. It's just like being there. Right. What's my smoking? Fuck you know, Nathan. There we go. Look at all them bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. Come on, thank you, Ben and everyone. Cheers, mate. Gaza, Frog, Mandy. All the bubbles. All the bubbles. You love it. You love it. Anton's going to think we've made our own language here when he comes in. He's just, he's going to be here in a second. Oh, here he goes. Here we go. Oh, I'm forever blowing GP. Love it. I'm sure I missed it. What's the score prediction, Ben? West Ham 3, Brentford 0. Got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. Thanks for the pre-match show, Ben. Thanks for joining in, Gaza. It'd be fucking boring if it weren't for you lot commenting. Here we go. Loving this. Getting the bubbles in there. Getting the bubbles in there. Bubbles the only thing getting blown, GP. Yeah, bubbles everywhere, mate. Love it. Love it. See, look, Connor's still there. Other side of the world, and he's still joining in. He's still part of this pre-match. Come on, you Irons. I feel like I'm getting everyone hyped for the game to start, and then I'm going to fuck off 15 minutes before it stops. Come on, you motherfucking Irons. Love it. Love it. There we go. I'm going to have to do the quickest drive around town to pick up the kids and get back in time for the game. But I will have the radio on the way back. Bluffer. Tom, cheers, mate.
I'm here, but I'm in the wrong way. Hold on.
Here he is. Here he is.
Munching away. I still am munching away, and I'm going to keep munching away.
It's all good.
On my lunch. How you doing, mate?
Yeah. Not bad, you?
Right, 2 seconds. Hold on. I've got something going on in my... There we are. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Lions!
Result of the day, Wednesday winning. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday finished on 0 points. with a win today.
What a crazy situation they're in, isn't it?
Mad. But next season, the new owners have negotiated that they're not going to start on minus points. They're not getting a point deduction next season, so that's good news for them.
All right, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When was that announced?
That was announced this morning.
Ah. How did they manage to do that?
I don't know. I guess it's probably part of the takeover because they're not mandated to give them another thing next season because they've come out of administration this season. They can't issue the points next season. So I think because they've bought the club there and then done, it's gone through in time.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh.
Just go whenever you need to, Ben. If you're happy to stay on until you need to go, then that's fine.
Yeah,
you know why I'm here.
No worries, mate.
So Ben, how are you feeling about the game?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident and I'm not confident. Like everyone's saying in the chat, it's a coin flip game. I'm nervous in the sense of we have to get points now because there's too many uncertainties going towards the end of the season. Leeds look like a good team at the moment. They look outstanding, and I don't think they're the kind of club that will lay down on the last day of the season. Arsenal, you've got to think, is a free hit. Yeah, you never really know who's gonna. You never really know who's gonna turn up, do you, in these games?
I think it's just all we ever ask and all we've seen recently is West Ham just putting the foot in, putting the effort in.
Yeah,
and that's all we can really ask for between now and the end of the season. I suppose
100%.
If we've got the chance now to boost ourselves up, it puts mega pressure on Spurs.
Yeah.
There's only so many times that everyone can match each other.
It's true. It's true. Like that's the thing as well, is that you don't know what's going to happen with Newcastle. If they carry on losing, they're going to be desperate when we play them. Arsenal are going to be desperate. Newcastle are going to be desperate. Leeds are the only ones that are going to take their foot off. But yeah, I think
that's what makes it massively interesting, isn't it?
Russ's brother Tom's in the chat, and I said to him, if Pablo scores today, he's going to need therapy because you're going to absolutely fucking rip him a new one about Pablo.
Honestly, I've seen so much criticism of the guy, and it's so funny how people interpret a game. That everyone looks at games differently. That's the whole point, I suppose, of an opinion. We've always said this before, but I can see the reason why people get frustrated by him, and I can see why people like him. And my argument slightly is that since he and Tati have come into this team, things have changed. Yeah. And it's no coincidence that when he's missing, and I'd done a video, it was a jokey video, kind of taking the piss out of Russ as a joke, because Russ done a video saying, and when you watch Russ's video, he starts off by saying something, and by the end of the video, he changes his opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because when you actually talk through what Pablo's brought, then it's just an energy, and all we should be thinking about at West Ham right now is, yeah, of course we want goal scorers, of course we do, but we've said all along, you bring a player in, see, as long as they fight for this badge, then that's all
he screens that midfield, and he cuts the passing lanes. He chases everything. He
is a goal scorer, but he's not playing as a goal scorer, so he's doing a different role. So therefore, I don't know necessarily if we can judge him on his return of investment in terms of goals scored, because he's not playing as an out-and-out striker. And even if he was to play as an out-and-out striker today, that would be one game he's playing as an out-and-out striker. You need to be given a kind of run of games in that role.
He's a workhorse, and he's like a reliable old tractor. He's like a reliable old tractor. He just pulls everything up, doesn't he?
In the modern game, you can't underestimate players that push the boundaries off the ball. Off the ball has become so important in modern day football than it is about being on the ball. It's about drawing the runners, drawing the attention away. He's a nuisance, and that's what he does. He causes the problem, and that allows players like Tati to flourish. That allows players like Fernandes and Souček to break free, because they're looking at Pablo and they're thinking, he's a bit of a unit, because he is a bit of a unit.
Yeah.
And I think his hold-up play is really good, and I have seen the odd occasion when he's held the ball up, Ben, and then he's kind of gone, he's maybe taken 3 or 4 touches too much, and then he maybe distributes the ball and maybe it goes missing. But there's been other occasions that he doesn't. Yeah.
It gives other attackers more freedom to be creative, because if they do lose the ball, they know he's there to mop it up. But I've got to shoot off. I've got to pick up the kids. But what I will say before I go is not all attackers score goals but they help create them. That's what he does for us.
Yeah.
That's what he does for us. But yeah. Anyway, 3-0 West Ham. Come on, you Irons. I'll catch you later.
Irons! Right, cheers, Ben. Thanks for coming on, Ben. Right, just everyone who's watching, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just telling someone, guys, see on there, if you jump down the left-hand side on the live bit, you've got the option of that one or that one. That one takes you to, you've got a West Ham one over there, and I like this one. And you can just jump through the things here. And I would start with that one first, and then work your way across and down. Sorry. Hello. There we go. Welcome to the West Ham Bloody Network. I hope you are well. Let me just send this. I need to send this to my sister. Kelly, if you're watching, Ed, if you're watching, please, if you're watching, please check the message I've just sent to you as well. How are you feeling about the game? Let me know in the comments below. I've been really busy this morning, and it's always in the back of your mind, and at West Ham's always in the back of your mind, and I suppose coming close to the game, it's such a big game in the season. You know, 4 games to go. Beat Brentford, put the pressure on Spurs, try and go. Is it 5 points ahead? I just need to double check the league here. Yeah. So let's say we win today, we go 5 points ahead, and then the pressure's on Spurs with 3 games to go. If Spurs get beat, we're 5 points ahead with 3 games to go. What a position we could find ourselves going into the last 2 games. So we need to just be the West Ham we've seen. The reason why Nuno has been voted into I'm not arsed about that anyway. It's good that they've been nominated and been recognised for what they've done in the team, but we just need West Ham to just keep driving forward. And it's on our foot. You know, several months ago, we were so many points adrift from breaking out of the relegation zone, and look where we are now. We're out of the relegation zone. It's in our hands, and you know, things never going to be so easy. But West Ham win today, and say Forest lose, we put the pressure onto Forest as well. So it's wild. It's up for everything, isn't it? It's up for everything. So if you're watching, we're a few minutes away from kickoff. Let me know in the comments what you think your prediction would be. Let me know what your prediction would be. It's never dull as a West Ham fan. I'm a Pablo fan for all the reasons stated. Gaza, good to see you, my friend. Been getting a few bits of luck recently, not taking advantage. Let me just make sure my audio is on. Can you all hear me? Is it quite clear? Is it all quite clear? Let me know if the microphone's okay as well. Not taking advantage of many, but even so many changes. That Fernandes penalty depends on who is on VAR. It's an interesting one. To be honest with you, you could debate all day long. But no wonder we're talking about that scenario, and no wonder people are in disagreement, because football is not what it once was. I genuinely don't understand the rules, and I will always go back to that game, West Ham, Sheffield United. Areola gets sent off because apparently he elbowed Ollie McBurney in the phase of play, but Ollie McBurney elbowed Areola. Areola gets stretchered off, and we get given a penalty against us. Then we go up the other end, try and score a goal, and Danny Ings is rugby tackled down, and then they don't give West Ham a penalty. So no matter what, you could sit here and have this debate. It doesn't matter, because they don't know. The rules have just gone so wild. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. That's the frustrating thing. So, yeah, it is unfortunately what it is, innit? Let's see what. Ipswich have been promoted. Oh, Ipswich have been promoted. I didn't even see that, to the Premier League. So Millwall go into the playoffs. Interesting. Come on, you Irons. That's funny, isn't it? That is funny. He needs to get his living room eye test. You got the kind of foggy background. Connor, how is Japan. That's where you are. Or it's Hong Kong. Did you say you're in? Where are you just now? What time is it? Nerves have gone, and I'm ready and confident. Kerry, 100%. Yeah, I've got the West Ham. Here we are. Just teams walking out onto the pitch. West Ham wearing the navy top with the kind of golden shorts as well. Yes, Gov. We need to break the G-Tech curse today. Antonio. Give me your predictions if you are watching. Don't like 3-1. West Ham. English football referee Craig Pawson is a no support for Sheffield United. Explains a lot. Worked the bollocks off. Then have these nerves. Sounds good, Anton. 2-0. Pat. West Ham. Pretty clear. A bit Scottish, mate. Super clear for me. Cheers, Connor, mate. Coming through loud and clear. 2-1 to West Ham. Clear as a bell. Jockney Anton. Cheers, Frog. The boys look calm in and out of the tunnel. I'm in Hong Kong, 10 p.m. there, Japan in 2 weeks' time, mate. You're living the dream, Great holiday, man. That's cool. Just looking at the Brentford team. Keller in goal. Coyote, Van den Berg, Collins, Lewis Potter out on the left. You've got 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗁 in the middle. 𝗪𝗲𝘀, 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗁, 𝗪𝗂, and then Igor Thiago up top for Brentford. Player that, you know, someone we absolutely have to watch with an abundance. And we need 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧 and we need 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀 to be at the races today to deal with Igor Thiago because, you know, he's in and out of in the Brazilian squad as well. So, you know, he's been recognised as well. Anyway, Hermansen in goal for West Ham. Walker, Peters, 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀, 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧, Diouf making the back four. Souček, Fernandez shoring up that midfield. Bowen out on the wide right. Somerville out on the left. Pablo just in behind. Tati Castellanos in the middle of the park. On our bench, Areola, Wilson, Adama, Madrid, Todibo, Magasa, Wan-Bissaka, Scarles, and Kante. So we've got the odd option off the bench. West Ham looking like they're lining up in like a kind of 4-2-3-1 formation. I've put them in there as a 4-4-2. Pablo just sitting in behind. You can imagine Souček and Fernandez kind of drifting back and forth. You've got Fernandez doing the kind of box-to-box element as well. So, yeah, game is literally about to kick off. Like I said, give me your predictions in the chat. Let me know your thoughts and how you are feeling ahead of this game. You know, Jared Bowen recognised over recently for getting something like he hasn't scored in several games, but got shitload of assists in his games as well. So, even though he's not been found in the back of the net, he's certainly been helping West Ham find the back of the net. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So 2-0 West Ham. Come on, the lads. You've got this from Patricia Brody. Gaza says 2-1 to West Ham. Irons. Come on, you Irons. Just got Brentford just doing a little cheeky huddle. Putting that there. And we should be getting kicked off extremely shortly. Well, no one ever went to us, Souček to the rescue. Just waiting now for the kickoff. Oh, here we go. Squeaky bomb time. Eckham says 2-0 West Ham. Pablo to score. He's get off the mark. Haley says 2-1 West Ham. I'll take all of that any second now. So I'm probably going to be about a minute behind the official time. As Fernandez looks like he's about to kick West Ham off. There we go. West Ham have kicked off. Ball is back with Hermansen. Come on, you Irons. Irons! Ball punted forward, but the fullback of Brentford heads the ball clear. 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀 does clear forward, but it's fallen into the path of Brentford already. Headed ball forward, cleared from 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧. Fernandez tries to recycle that ball, but he can't. As Brentford come on the attack, great interception there from Pablo. Has fallen to Brentford. Shot from distance, straight away. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Just wide. Just wide. Just wide. Just wide. It's nice. on West Ham. So attack there already from Dangle of Brentford. Shot from distance. West Ham playing the ball out from the back. Hermansen punts the ball upfield for Jared Bowen to win the header. Flicks it on for Pablo, but the defender gets above Pablo. Bowen tries to flick in there, but a ball does come out for Brentford as they come on straight on the counter straight away. Quite happy to just to press West Ham from the off. Hermansen feeds the ball out to Kyle Walker-Peters down the right hand side. He goes forward to Jared Bowen, who drops in, collects it on the halfway line, plays Sujic into play, tries to nudge the ball forward. Pablo chases down, but Keller comes out and collects it for Brentford. God, Brighton went on the attack straight away at Newcastle. That's a save from the Newcastle keeper. Anyway, Brentford have the ball in the back line. Ball's punted forward. Kyle Walker-Peters is there. He clears for West Ham. Out of danger. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Ruben's in the house. Come on, you irons. Good to see you, my friend. Haley says 2-1 West Ham. Come on, Iron Bubbles, mate. Come on. Brentford playing the ball out from the back down the right-hand side, just over the halfway line. He drives the ball forward, plays the ball out to the right-hand side again. Somerville chases back. He does really well defensively. It looks like it hits off the Brentford player, to be honest with you, and it is a goal kick to West Ham. So that's good tracking back from Somerville, getting his foot stuck in, getting rid of the ball, putting the pressure on Brentford when they come on the attack. West Ham walk away with the goal kick from a pressing Brentford. Brentford again win the first ball from their defence. That's great there from Tati. Just dropping in, just doing his kind of defensive duties in midfield. Gets the ball away from the Brentford player, but plays it straight to our Brentford player. Now they come from the back of their defence. Vandenberg. Thiago's broke in there and won the ball back for Brentford, but Somerville's dropped in, collected it. He's lost it though in midfield as Brentford start and recycle the ball in their midfield. Oh, it's a bit of a rubbish ball from the Brentford team there. West Ham starting to press. Pablo gets involved, gets a nudge on the ball. Fernandez recycles, ball goes out, and it is a Brentford throw-in deep in the West Ham half. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Please, we do really appreciate it. Brentford just hold on to the ball, the edge of the centre circle inside the West Ham half as they come down with the ball down the right hand side. Ball sprayed out to the right hand side. Good interception there from Diouf. He's calling for West Ham's throw in, but Brentford do get the ball. Interesting to see what Brentford are going to do with this throw in. You know, there's been a season full of long throws, but Coyote is on the ball. Number 33 for Brentford. He goes long, finds its way to 𝗪𝗧𝗪, chests the ball down at the edge of the 18. Sprays the ball over to Walker-Peters, who holds on to it. There's nothing on. He's under pressure. 𝗪𝗪𝗪's under pressure from Thiago, but he plays the ball over to 𝗪𝗪𝗪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 over to Diouf. Diouf looks like he's going to turn. Skips by one of their players. Turns infield, drives. Plays the ball infield to Fernandez. Good football from Diouf. It's a great... I tell you what, by the way, that's great football from Fernandez. Pablo doesn't continue his run. Stops, but if he does, he'd have put the pressure on the defender, and maybe he'd have won the ball. But the ball is back with the Brentford goalkeeper. As Brentford play the ball out again from their back line. Hold on to it. West Ham putting a bit of pressure on. He skipped by Pablo. Pablo good, getting stuck in, gets a touch on the ball, but Brentford still come out with the ball. Skips by Diouf, but the ball does go out and it is a West Ham throw-in. Somerville drops in to win that throw-in, plays the ball back into Diouf on his left foot. He's got nothing on, so he smashes the ball clear. No West Ham player was there, but the Brentford player didn't know, as if his team didn't communicate. He heads the ball out and West Ham win a throw-in from nothing in the Brentford half. Great sprayed ball over to the right hand side from Diouf to Walker-Peters. He's over the halfway line for West Ham. Holds on to it. Nothing on for him. He plays the ball back to Sujic just on the halfway line. Holds on to it. He plays the ball back into Konstantinos 𝗪𝗪𝗪, the best name in modern day football. Ball forward, Bowen, Tati out wide to the right hand side. Bowen plays the ball back into Walker-Peters. He holds on to it. He's not getting pressed from the Brentford player. Ball's back with 𝗪𝗁. It's in the West Ham half again. 𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗪𝗓 sprays the ball over to Diouf. Diouf plays the ball forward. Dummy from Somerville. Pablo tries to chase. The player's done well with it. Pablo's got it. Pablo's inside the box. Put it on your right foot. Shoot! I tell you what, it's a save, but Pablo does need to do better there. Pablo needs to do so much better there. I don't know if the defender's done enough to put Pablo off pressure, but you would think a natural-born goal scorer or someone who's been scoring goals for the club that why West Ham signed him, if he gets into that kind of advanced position, you think he'd take that a lot better. But that is an unbelievable chance that we've really screwed up there. The only thing I can think of is the defenders put enough pressure on Pablo to kind of hold them off balance. I love that card, Jojo. It's a shame, though. Shame for Pablo. I'd like to see that replay again, just to see if that's enough, if he's put enough pressure on him to throw him off the scent, because he's kind of latched on to an opportunity from the Brentford defender missing that ball. Anyway, Brentford come on the attack. Ball's down the right-hand side. Heavy ball. Ball goes out. West Ham goal kick. I'm going to see the replay of this now from Pablo. So the Brentford player tries to dummy it. Pablo drives through. He drives. Nah, he needs to do so much better. Pablo does. That might be just him getting into a position that he's been playing in a different role. I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest with you. I don't know why he's not put his foot through it. So it's a big throw-in coming in from Brentford. Right on top of the keeper. 𝗪𝗪𝘀 comes out with confidence and collects it. It's good for him. And he distributes it early for Bowen to chase, but the defender does read that quite well. Comes over, collects it for Brentford, plays the ball back to their keeper. West Ham come out, though, from the back line. Plays a bit of space down the right-hand side. Jarrod Bowen, perfect position. Hits... I don't know if he was trying to cross that, but it takes a deflection. It comes back into the hands of Keller. He distributes it for Brentford as they drive forward. 𝗪𝗲𝘀 for Brentford deep in the West Ham half. Space ball over to the left-hand side. A few step overs. Walker-Peters is staying with him. Does really well. Walker-Peters does to read that. He does well. The ball does go out for a Brentford throw-in deep in the West Ham half. But it's just really good kind of stand-up play from him. Walker-Peters just really came into his own at West Ham. Comes another big throw-in coming in from Brentford from the far side. You know, if you can't help but feel like they're going to try and keep putting this right on top of 𝗪𝗪𝘀. He does come out, but he's under pressure from Thiago. Ball's headed back into the 18-yard box. Ball punted to the back post, and it goes out, and it's a West Ham goal kick. West Ham just got the ball and played the ball at the back line. Anyway, it looks like maybe Newcastle have banged a goal in against Brentford. Brentford have scored. Looks like West Ham have got ourselves a corner, but they're too busy showing the bloody Newcastle goal against Brighton. It was a massive mistake from the Brighton keeper. Massive mistake from the Brighton keeper. I don't want to see that though. I want to see the West Ham corner. It's on a tiny, tiny screen. Fucking hell, move on. Fair play to the Newcastle player, because if they stayed down, the keeper would have been sent off 100%. Right, here comes a West Ham corner. Jarrod Bowen on the far side. What is the referee doing? Fucking hell. Comes a ball whipped in from Jarrod Bowen, right on top of everyone. Keeper punches clear. Diouf tries to win the ball back, but Fernandes recycles from distance, chips the ball into the back post, goes out, and it's a goal kick for Brentford. Ah, Gaza. It's very, very nice, mate. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, Gaza. Brentford playing the ball out from the back line. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Irons, Irons. Keeler out from the back line, playing in that kind of sweeper keeper role. Brentford player drops in to collect it from midfield. Ball speed over to the right hand side. Van den Berg, like, he looks a bit uncomfortable on that ball. A couple of times I've seen him, he looks like he's panicking. Anyway, Brentford have dropped in with the ball and deep, well, just on the halfway line now. Coming into the edge of the centre circle. Ball over to Van den Berg on the right hand side. He drives forward for Brentford. Oh, it's good interception there from Somerville. Skips by one to Pablo. He does really well. Pablo does. Now you need to do something with it. Distribute it. He's done really well, as Pablo does. Hold up play. Driven infield. Plays the ball out to Walker-Peters. Shame there was no one making that forward run for Pablo, to be honest with you. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗄s puts under pressure. He just chips the ball wide. Walker-Peters tries to keep the ball in, but he doesn't, and it is a goal kick. A throw in to Brentford. Irons. So elsewhere, Newcastle winning, or winning 1-0. Brentford just got the ball down that left hand side. Ball punted in. Oh god, it's hit the post. They've scored. I don't understand. As the referee's checking it, but Brentford have got a goal and they put the ball in the back of the net, and it's the weirdest goal I've ever seen. I don't know what's happened there. I can't for the life of me understand. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗧 is down, right? I think VAR will check this because there's a lot of messiness in the back line here. Let me just see what's happening. Ball punted in. Thiago wins. No, it doesn't. It goes to the back post. Somerville. No, I think it is a legit goal. I don't know what West Ham are doing at the back post there, to be honest with you. I don't know what West Ham are doing at the back post. I don't know what's happened there, but it's pretty dire defending from West Ham. Really dire defending from West Ham. Oh, fucking hell, I've put them. West Ham is winning. It's wrong. Yeah. Really, really bad. Really, really bad defending there. I don't know what happened to the back post at all. I don't know. Yeah, do you know what? That's a really good point, Frog. It's actually very similar to how West Ham played earlier in the season. That was, but the only thing we can hope for now is that maybe gives West Ham to kick up the backside, because I actually thought we were playing okay. So it's a crap goal. Wolves v Sunderland. Sunderland beating Wolves 1-0. Oh, it's so disappointing to just give away such a shit goal. Like, Nuno will go mental at that. West Ham got the ball. Diouf down the left-hand side. Big ball whipped in. It's found. Tati! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's hit the post with Tati at the edge of the 18-yard box. Walker Peters. Come on, West Ham! Come on! Ball's whipped in! Ta! Headed over. God, if we get a quick goal back, it would be such a game changer for West Ham. But it's a great delivery from Diouf down the left-hand side. And Tati just collects it on the edge of the 18, and he tries to place that into the right-hand side. Just hits the outside of the right-hand side post. Hits it low, beats the keeper, beats everyone. Oh, man, we need to get this game on an even keel as soon as we possibly can. Come on, West Ham. Come on, Yarns. Please, West Ham. Long way to go. Pablo header back to Souček. Souček distributes it over far. Switch play. Goes back slightly, but Diouf can get there in time. Collects it, plays the ball forward to somewhere on the edge of the... Oh, sorry, on the halfway line. He drives, turns and drives. Go on. Go on. Go on, Cry. Ball whipped over to Diouf. Oh, Diouf hits the ball out. Goal kick, Brentford. Ball played back to the keeper. Tati pressing. Oh god, the keepers and the defenders of Brentford are playing a bit of a dangerous game. I mean, they've still got the ball. Oh, it's brilliant from Pablo. He wins the ball back deep in the Brentford half. Distributes it to Fernandez. He loses it. He wins it back though. Distributes it. Oh, ref a fucking re! Damsgaard just halves Fernandez. I'm surprised he's not going to pick up a yellow card. He definitely deserves a yellow card for that. It's a yellow card foul. Oh, it's a total yellow card. Like, I don't know how he's not getting a yellow card for that. Blatant, blatant, blatant. Dangerous play. Not red card, but yellow card. Absolutely. Comes a free kick for West Ham. Ball whipped in from Diouf. Back post! Yes! Konstantinos Mavropanos! Yes! 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 That is a goal and a half from the man of the moment. The one I judged. The one I've... Oh, fucking hell, what did... Fuck, are they checking VAR? Please no. Please no. Please give us the luck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Come on. Come on. Fuck's sake. Oh, it's no goal. Oh, I fucking hate VAR. I hate it. Oh, no. We just, if we, do you know what? We've reacted well. So we need to keep reacting. Go on, West Ham. Come on. It just shows we can get forward. It shows we can put them under pressure. Diouf. We've got the movement. So as much as that's going to be, go on. Go on, Somerville. Ball out with Diouf on the left. Ball back to Fernandez. Deep in the Brentford half. Ball over to 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗧. Sprays the ball over right hand side. Bowen. Come on. Onto his left foot. Into Tati, back to Bowen. Oh. Brentford have won the ball back. Big punt forward. The fuck is Hermansen doing? What is Hermansen doing? Honestly, I'm telling you something now. Hermansen has done something I don't think I've ever fucking seen in football. And 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧 should be 2-0 up. There's a big ball punted forward. Hermansen has no reason to be there. He heads the ball, collision with the West Ham fucking defender. He stays in a centre-back position. 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧 has missed a fucking open net. I've honestly haven't seen anything like that for years. Do you know who that reminded me of? Remember Neuer, German keeper? You see so many clips of Wild. It's just, where the fuck exactly? Where is he going? Holy shit, literally. That is like mental. Mental. He has no reason to be there. There was 2 defenders there. No reason. 2-0 to Newcastle against Brighton. Oh. Wild, man. Absolutely wild. West Ham with the ball. Bowen recycles, collects it, plays the ball forward. Foul, free kick, West Ham. Sunderland are down to 10 men. 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧𝗖. He drives forward from the back line for West Ham. Ball over to the left hand side, heavy ball, and the ball goes down. It's a Brentford throw in. He did want the foul by Hermansen. Hermansen took out the West Ham player. Then he called the referee, saying, "Give me the foul against my own player." Honestly, that was mental. That was a mental thing. West Ham recycled all back with Somerville. More of a defensive role. He turns, he drives, he skips by 2 of their players. He's done really well. Skips by a 3rd. Oh, ref. Blows up, goal into West Ham. It's brilliant play from 𝗪𝗏𝘀. Really, really good football. Unbelievable skill. I don't know how 𝗪𝗏𝘀's came out of that area that he has. He's nutmegged one of their players. He's taken 2 Brentford players out of the game. And the Brentford players just came over and wiped him out. Comes a big free kick for West Ham. Another free kick out on the left-hand side. Fernandes and Diouf there. Ball from Fernandes goes to the back post. 𝗪𝗏𝘀 header, unbelievable header. Where's the ball? Has it been kept in from West Ham? It has. It's been headed into the path. Oh, fuck from Bowen, but it's been dispossessed from him. As Brentford now have the ball down that right-hand side. Ball punted forward for Brentford to chase. He's held on to it. He's played the ball over. He looks like he's offside. Thiago's offside. I don't know, but anyway, he's missed the chance. But I don't think they've blown up for offside, so I'm a bit confused. Anyway, Fernandes has got the ball deep in the Brentford half. Tati out on the left-hand side. Plays the ball in to 𝗪𝗏𝘀. He's under pressure straight away. Ball back with Fernandes. Now it's with 𝗪𝗁𝗁. 𝗪𝗁𝗁 to Diouf. Nothing on, back to 𝗪𝗁𝗁. 𝗪𝗁𝗁 back to Diouf out on the left-hand side. Ball forward for Fernandes through the middle. Spade over to 𝗪𝗏𝘀, who drives past the halfway line with the ball. Ball forward for, great from him, but Pablo's touch was shit. And Brentford recycle. Brentford clear. It's great vision and great pass from 𝗪𝗏𝘀. Anyway, Fernandes plays the ball back to Walker-Peters. Sprays the ball out right-hand side. 𝗪𝗁𝗁 fall forward for Walker-Peters. Overlapping run, he's done well. And West Ham win a corner. It's really good football between Walker-Peters and 𝗪𝗁𝗁 there. Oh my God. I've just seen something happened in the Newcastle-Brighton game. I'm intrigued to know, was Thiago offside for that chance? I know it's a corner for West Ham. Here comes Jarrod Bowen. Ball whipped in. Header for West. Oh, it's in the post again! Oh my God! Castellanos, Tati hit the post. Oh my God! And it oh, what he did, 𝗪𝗏𝘀. And it ricocheted back across goal. No West Ham player was there. You're just looking for the fox in the box. Would have tapped that in. Walker-Peters. It's good football from West Ham, but we need to take advantage of this kind of momentum. Bowen down the left-hand side, forward from Walker-Peters. It's great football from Walker-Peters. He's still got it. Ref! Bit of push. Fuck off, not the foul. It's another West Ham hitting the post again from Tati. Oh. We did. That's the thing though, it's hit off the post and it's ran across the goal, the face of goal. No West Ham players gone in for testing their luck. Headed forward from Brentford as they come into West Ham's half. Crosses it in. Jesus, the communication there from West Ham's defence is not great. It's been cleared from Diouf. It's a bit like they're expecting 𝗪𝗀𝘀 to come, but I don't know if 𝗪𝗀𝘀's shitting himself. Anyway, they've come forward, Brentford, inside the West Ham box. Well dispossessed there from Pablo. It's a ball forward. Castellanos has got it. Tati is driven out the left-hand side. He's still got it. He holds on to it. Drives infield. He sprays it wide. Pablo drives. Plays. Oh, Bowen, that's lucky. Walker-Peters. Puts the ball back. 𝗪𝗁𝗁. He sees Fernandes. 𝗪𝗁𝗁. Over left, Diouf. Back to 𝗪𝗁𝗁. Over to 𝗪𝗏𝘀 on the edge of the centre circle. Nothing on. Back to 𝗪𝗁𝗁 over on the left. Ball forward. Diouf, Fernandes, Diouf. Back into Fernandes. Fernandes forward to 𝗪𝗁. Good football from West Ham. Somerville. It's back to Diouf on the halfway line. There's nothing on, so he plays the ball over to 𝗕𝗏𝘂. 𝗕𝗏𝘂 over to 𝗪𝗁𝗫𝗀𝗠. 𝗪𝗁𝗫𝗀𝗠 back to Hermansen. Punted forward from Hermansen. I don't know how Newcastle haven't put the ball in the back of the net to make it 3-0 against Brighton, but they haven't. Two calamitous goalkeepers from Newcastle and West Ham. Brentford just skipped by a few of the West Ham players, distribute the ball out right hand side, can't keep it in. West Ham throw in. God, we've got a 7-goal difference swing on Spurs for the worse. Brentford come on the attack. Oh, he's tripped up from 𝗪𝗁𝘁. It's about, what, 20 yards out? Centralised. Free kick, Brentford. Free kick, 20 yards out. Just left of central. Got 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗧, got Lewis Potter. Shit, my time's like well off. Got Somerville lying down. Shot, blocked. Shot again. Hermansen clicks. 𝗕𝗏𝘂 punts the ball upfield. Cleared from Brentford. Ball goes out. West Ham throw in. Good from Somerville. It's good from Somerville. He distributes ball over to Bowen. Bowen where he wants it. Bowen. Shot. Ah, it's weak. It's weak and he knows it's weak. It's gone straight to the keeper. He knows that's weak. Ball forward from Brentford. They're on the edge of the box. Ball chipped into the back post. He's unmarked. Hermansen has saved West Ham, but I'm so confused again from West Ham because the overlapping run there from the back post. Thiago's done well, but the ball's gone in the back post. He's just sneaked in behind Walker-Peters, but then Walker-Peters is marking two players. Hermansen saved West Ham. On a tight rope there, walking a tight rope. Ball forward, cleared from Brentford. Diouf out wide left. 𝗪𝗏𝘀 cuts in field. Drives, does well. At the edge of centre circle. Holds on to it, nothing on. Ball back with 𝗪𝗏𝘀. 𝗪𝗏𝘀 to 𝗕𝗏𝘂. He holds on to it on the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half. Sprays the ball over to Konstantinos and 𝗪𝗏𝘀. Puts the ball over to Walker-Peters. He drives infield. Ball forward for Tati. Tati hits the ball out. It's a bowling and it's a Brentford throw in. Ball over for Diouf to chase on the halfway line. Skips by one of their players. Diouf plays the ball back into Fernandes. Fernandes forward into 𝗪𝗁. Back to 𝗕𝗏𝘂 on the edge of the centre circle in the Brentford half. 𝗕𝗏𝘂 over to Fernandes. Fernandes holds on to it down the left hand side. Ball forward for 𝗪𝗏𝘀. He turns. Nothing on. Back to Diouf. Diouf over to Fernandes. Fernandes holds on to it. He distributes the ball over to Konstantinos 𝗪𝗏𝘀 deep in the Brentford half. Nothing on. Back to 𝗕𝗏𝘂. 𝗕𝗏𝘂 sprays over to Diouf early. Diouf goes for a big ball. Great. It's another good delivery to be fair. But Brentford have won it. 𝗪𝗁 comes and wins ahead and the ball goes out for a goal kick to Brentford. Big throw in coming in from Brentford. Right on the corner flag. Big long throw. Van den Berg just beats everyone and it just heads the ball, just glances past the post. Fucking hell. All over 𝗪𝗁 there. Brentford just hold on to the ball down the left hand side. Ball with Brentford down that left hand side. Feeds the ball down the left and then the ball goes out for a West Ham goal kick. been quiet, Jimmy. Yeah, it's quite surprising. Come on. Fernandez. Under pressure, he's done really well to hold on to it. Ball forward for 𝗪𝗏𝘀. It's with Pablo, back to 𝗪𝗏𝘀. Shot from distance! Oh, it just goes over. Brentford just holding on to the ball, playing it in through the back line, just inside the West Ham half though. Ball over on the left hand side. Lewis Potter's got it, tries to chip the ball around Walker Peters. It takes a deflection and West Ham do recycle it with 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘁. Messing around there from Fernandez, but 𝗪𝗏𝘁 does get the ball though. 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗖 back to Hermansen, clears it for West Ham. Fernandez, Walker Peters coming over the halfway line. Forward for Pablo. Turn, drive. He sprays the ball over. That's good. Diouf does well. Tricks the player. Right foot shot. Right at the keeper. Foul. West Ham free kick deep in our own half. Big clearance from West Ham upfield. Pablo plays the ball forward to Tati. Ball has landed with 𝗪𝗏𝘀. Ball goes out. Is it a West Ham throw in? It is. Diouf. Ball back with 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝘁. 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝘁 over to 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘁. 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘁 back to 𝗪𝗏𝘁. He goes for a big up and under for Bowen to chase. Bowen brings it down. Lewis Potter does well to win it back. Ball's back with Keller. Big clearance from him upfield. Well one from 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝘁. They get the second ball though. Oh, 𝗪𝗏𝘀 nearly nips in but can't. 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘁 wins the header. 𝗪𝗏𝘁 wins the second header. Ball's landed with Tati. Tati's going to shoot from distance! What a save. What a save. That was on target, going top corner. Oh, it's a great save from Keller. Oh my God. What a save that was. Corner for West Ham. 3 minutes of added time. Ball whipped in from 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘁. Be a great time to score for West Ham. It really would, just to keep the momentum, switch the momentum. Well, we've got momentum, that's the thing, but just to put us on an even keel. Come on, West Ham. Walker Peters. He sees the gap through the middle. 𝗪𝗏𝘁. There's no one out on the right. Where's the West Ham players out on the right? Big switch over on the left. 𝗪𝗏𝘀, can he keep it in? He does. He's kept it in. Ball out. Oh, it's taking a big deflection. Let it go. Corner West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Please, West Ham. Perfect time to get a goal now before half time. Come on. Joey said, come on, West Ham. Jojo. Ball whipped in from Somerville. Back post. Header one. Tati wins the second header. Diouf forward. Oh, did you make them? Ball whipped in. Back post to Souček. Headed. It's another corner for West Ham. Joey, did you make them? Joey made some muffins. Oh, wow. Corner West Ham. This has got to be the last kind of real chance in this half. Ball whipped in. Oh! Castellanos, by the way. Tati's like on his 4th attempt in this game. It's his 4th big chance of the game. I actually think we have played all right, to be honest with you. And half-time whistle. Do you know what? Apart from a really bad defensive situation, I actually thought that was an okay first half, to be honest with you. Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm going to leave you with, while I go and get a break, what's your one-word review of the first half? Let me know your one-word review for the first half, and I will come back for the second half. I'll see you shortly. Come on, you.
Thought I'd jump on while Anton goes for a break, so you're not all left on your own. That was fucking horrible, wasn't it? That was horrible. Oh, God. We look good. Tatty is going to score, isn't he? Tatty is going to score. You got to think that this luck can't carry on, can it? I mean, how lucky. Another day that clearance from 𝗪𝗲𝘀 hits the bar and goes out. Just doesn't. It's not working, is it? Yeah, he needs to get servicing earlier. 100% he does. I watched a thing the other day where Carl Walker with Gary Neville was talking about, and he was saying that Pep doesn't like his players to turn as they receive the ball. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong like that. That's something I'm seeing a lot there. We're wasting a lot of time turning. Still miss Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. AWB for Diouf as a sub I'll be looking at. But even Diouf that he's having a crack. Yeah, exactly. It is tricky. It is tricky. What do you do to change this? Because it's not like we've been terrible. Let me cut the curtain a bit. It's not like we've been terrible. Just been unlucky. So what do you do to like what kind of changes do you make to change your luck? You can't change your fortunes, can you? It's yeah. Fortune's always hiding, isn't it? Lucky bounce off the post. We hit the post a few times getting out. Yeah, exactly. Another day, the commentator just said another day Tatty's got a first half hat trick. Tatty's looking good. He looks like a fucking shark that can smell blood. Wilson for Pablo is probably what I would be looking at. Yeah. We were unlucky. We were simple. And that is it. That is it. Wilson at 60, 65 minutes. Totally agree, Tobes. It's like I said, it's difficult when you're playing well. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, this is proper dark arts from United. This is, isn't it? They're starting to unsettle players before the end of the season. What is the point in already saying anyway? You've got to why publicly be making your interest known already? Just leave it for a couple of weeks. I'm sure that the conversations have already been had anyway. The board would have already told Man United's people that he's available. So why do they need to go out publicly chasing their players? Cover for sure, my brown. Yeah, 100%. Always use cash. Every digital transaction makes greedy banks richer. There goes. Cash is king. Yeah, I think that we're just really, really unfortunate there in that first half. Really unfortunate there. Just that crossbar, the post. We're seeing it. We've got a lot to keep us positive on, but we need some points today. Whatever the points are, we need some points today. We can't leave the G-Tech without anything today. It'd be a travesty. I was just having a look at the stats before I jumped on. We got what we got here, nine shots on the, there we go, 9 shots, 4 on target. We missed one big chance. We've had 5 corners. We've got passing accuracy of 80.6. We've got more possession, 55.1. Our XG finished on 0.55. Brentford's finished on 0.98, which is crazy because it was one of our players that scored the goal. Yeah, it's just so difficult. Our XG from set plays from open plays only 0.37. It's just, honestly, we're doing everything we need to win this game. Another one is if they have money left after midfield rebuild, change down the bottom of the sofa, piss taking cuts. 100%, mate. 100%. But that's what they are. Just feeling like one of them days, isn't it? It's horrible. It's horrible when you watch it like this, because when a team deserves to beat you, I mean, I don't enjoy getting beaten by anyone, but I'd rather get beaten by a team that deserves to win than a team like this. And, I pointed out in the group, they wasted 10% of the first half taking set pieces. Ridiculous. Both cross support Sheffield United. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining in. is anyone feeling optimistic for the second half? Let's get some updated score predictions. I still think we can. I still think we can get something out of this. I hope we can get something out of this. It just feels like one of them days where we're not. It's worrying. So worrying. Can't help think Nuno plays to the draw and hopes for a home win. Yeah, but with Arsenal up next, I'm still maintain we're going to beat Arsenal, but that's not a given. Like that Arsenal's a free hit. 2-1, we've been a better team. Great game so far for neutrals. It has been a great game, Toby. You're right. 2-1 would be great. Need to go for it. We do. 1-1. I'd bite your hand off at anything from this game, if I'm honest, mate. GP. But I do. Tobes, I love the positivity, mate. We have been great. It's been end to end. It's been great football. Yeah, we've got to really go for it. 2-1. Is that 2-1 West Ham or 2-1 Brentford? No. I hope it's 2-1 West Ham. I do feel like we can get something out of this. Just need to keep doing it. Within first half, should be leading. We should be leading 100%. And this is one of them examples where stats don't tell the full story, because the stats don't show us as a stronger team necessarily from goal scoring opportunities. Irons, good stuff. Entertaining game. It has been entertaining game. Brentford do technical fouls there. Half can get away with it a lot more. That foul when Matey Boy come through and took Jimmy down, when he took Somerville down. How is that not a yellow card? Like, am I crazy? Because I don't understand how that's not a yellow card. He absolutely did not play the ball. He come in, arms all over Somerville, ripped him down to the ground. Professional foul. But honestly, or technical foul. Honestly, if that ain't a yellow card, what is? Like, as a referee, you're losing control of the game. You're losing control of the game before it's even happened. Without giving a yellow card there, with technical fouls flying, and it's just not on. Pablo can do one this summer. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm a Pablo fan, but it gets harder to defend him. Every game. But I still think there's something in there. There is something in there. He offers us a lot more than goals, I think. But today, again, it's just not been. He doesn't suit some games, and I feel like this is one of them games that he doesn't suit. I'd be looking to get Somerville on. Yeah. It's what I said. Got to convert chances. 100% Ekim. We've got to convert those chances. But yeah, I mean, we're knocking on the door. We're getting there. We just need to be a bit tighter around the back. I think we can't keep inviting pressure. No more stupid shit from Matey Boy. Anton, he's doing the watch along, mate. I've just jumped on at the half time while he had a little break, but he'll be with you soon. Yeah, I feel optimistic. We're playing well. We look good. We should be leading. On another day, we'd be 3 up at least by now. The lads are doing what they need to do. After that chat before the game, Pablo's having a shocker. Exactly. He's having an absolute shocker. But as I said, Toby, some games just don't suit him, and I don't think this is one of them. Make West Ham great again. Good performance considering we played 10 men. Is there any worse player in the league than Pablo? Oh, Pablo is getting it, isn't it? I've got one for you that's worse than Pablo. Max Kilman. Pablo looks slow, like we said. Yeah. Not really sure what. I mean, obviously, Hermansen's made a couple of good saves, but I'm not really sure what the fuck he's been up to, going wandering and stuff like that. Do you reckon Wilson can get one back? I reckon Wilson and Tati to score. And I reckon we could finish this game 3-1 based on the attacks we've been having, and if we can keep that momentum, that'd be great. Bowen, Tati, and Wilson to score. Although some of them look sharp as well. Fuck it, everyone to score. Everyone to score. There we go.
Interesting, mate. Interesting first half, innit?
Oh, it's just fucking frustrating. Sometimes you I was just saying then, like all I'm doing, I'm trying. I do still think there's a player in there with Pablo, but it's harder to defend him every fucking game.
I just think that I actually think he played quite okay in the first half, to be honest with you. But the thing that just perplexed me was when he went through on goal. That was a player that didn't look like it was a player with confidence going through and goal, because he's been asked to play a completely different role, and I actually think most of the game he's been playing all right. Tati means had 4 chances, man. Fucking hell, like. And at some point we need to keep that driving, keep driving. You know.
The commentator said another day Tati would have had a first half hat trick.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to score. Wilson, this is the exact kind of game for Wilson to come on as a sub.
Yeah.
I still don't think Wilson's great from the start of a game. I don't think he starts games very well.
I agree with you. I think you need to be using a player like Wilson. It's like the way that we've been using Wilson recently is the way that we should probably have been using Antonio.
Yeah.
Laterally. But the problem is when you play someone like Wilson from the off, I don't think that necessarily works. I think what you need to do is bring Wilson on when the opposition is potentially frazzled or tired a bit more, you know, and I'm not, you know, he's fast anyway. He is fast, isn't he? But
also, Wilson to me is quite an intelligent player. I think he does him better to watch the game and get a feel for it mentally, intellectually, and then come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're about to kick off again, so I'll leave you to it, mate.
Yeah, certainly, mate. Join us for the review if you want.
No worries, mate. I'll
right.
talk to you in a bit. Nice
ciao,
one.
ciao. Bye-bye. Yep, there he goes. There's Ben. Much appreciated, mate. Just double checking, making sure there are no substitutions, which it doesn't look like. Am I going quiet? Let me just double check and make sure my hello. Dalek, how you doing, mate? Long time no see. Hope you're well. I'll talk about this again. We'll talk about that soon. I think I think the one thing I can at least say is I think the criticism's harsh. I'm certainly not saying he's the best player since sliced bread. I just think the criticism is harsh. Certainly don't think he deserves the criticism he's had. Yeah, good to see you, Dalek. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping safe as usual as well. Where have you been? What have you been doing? I don't think you've seen you much on the channel. Anyway, West Ham, Brentford have got a throw in deep in the West Ham half. Brentford decided to kind of kick the ball up into the sky and then smash it forward. With no real intent except for maybe just trying to win a throw in. Anyway, the ball's come in from a massive throw in. Ball cleared from 𝗪𝗲𝗀, Fernandez. Referee's giving a free kick to West Ham. It's a good ball forward from Souček for Bowen. That's unlucky. It just hits the kind of back of the head of the Brentford defender. It just knocks it away from Bowen, who's driving through on the follow through. Brentford have got the ball on the halfway line. Big switch play over the right hand side. Ball brought down. 𝗪𝗀𝘀. Brentford have still got it on the edge of the 18. Thiago runs through. 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀 holds him up. Ball goes out. West Ham throw in. What's going on here? Come on, West Ham. Good interception there from West Ham. Can Bowen latch onto it, but he can't. It's back with the defence of Brentford. Ball punted forward. Oh, 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 has done really well, to be fair, from a lot of pressure from Thiago. And he's kind of muscled him off and headed the ball back into the path of 𝗪𝗀𝗻. You can see how Thiago's just a bit of a nuisance, can't you? Anyway, Diouf. I could see if the game keeps going like this, I could see maybe another 10 minutes. Well, do you know what? I think in our heads, maybe another 10 minutes, but maybe in Nuno's head, it's maybe another 20. Then you'll maybe see Wilson come on. If we've not done something between now and then. Big throw in from Diouf. Ball goes out again. West Ham throw in. 𝗪𝗁𝗀𝗃 sprays the ball over to Walker-Peters. Great bring down from Walker-Peters. Ball whipped in, back post. Clear from Brentford, but it's going to fall to Tate. Brings the ball, chips it into the mix. Pablo header. Is it taking a deflection? No, it's not. It's gone over the bar. Yeah, do you know what? The more I'm actually looking at this game, I mean, I really would probably. I could see Wilson causing him a bit of havoc back there because we're starting to break. We are getting through. Fernandes, he gives the ball away in the middle of the park. Ball forward. Thiago holds on to it. Space ball out left. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 win. Really, really good from 𝗪𝗁𝘀𝘀. Honestly, just I can't believe I judged them so badly. But it's a bit like when I judged them, it was based upon. I felt like I was right to, but he's just stepped up, man. That's what I love about him. He stepped up. Ball's being flicked into the path of Bowen, but the Brentford. Oh, he's heavy touch from the Brentford defender. Somerville nearly latches in and chases, but Brentford still have the ball with the right hand side. Ball forward. Thiago drops in, collects it, tries to knock it around 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧. Diouf back into 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧. 𝗪𝗪𝘀𝗧 comes into the centre circle. Ball forward for Pablo. He's done well, but then he's lost it. He's trying to call for a free kick, but Brentford come out with the ball. Yeah, I definitely feel Wilson. It's time for Wilson. Ball forward for Brentford. They're inside the West Ham box, out on the left hand side, crosses to the back post, flicked away from Diouf. It's funny in it though, like Adama's just not featured. Came on, had a couple of good games, featured really well. What is Diouf doing? He's given a fucking penalty. Diouf has just done an absolutely wild tackle on the edge of the box. An absolutely wild tackle. It is a wild tackle from him. He skips by Diouf, no problem. He can't dive in. Is it outside the box? I mean, Diouf's inside the box. I don't know why the fuck he's done that. It's fucking bollocks, man. I don't know why Diouf's making that tackle. He shouldn't be making that tackle there. He should never be going to ground there. Never go to ground there. Lack of experience, that is. penalty. Please, West Ham. Please, Hermansen. Please, Hermansen. Please, Hermansen. Please. Thiago with the penalty. Come on, West Ham. Please, 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 please. Please, Hermansen. Please, 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 please. Let's fucking go. So shit, man. It just lacks of concentration at West Ham, and it's costing us. It's costing us dearly, man. And the thing is, we've played so much better than the scoreline shows, but it's just a couple of lapses of concentration, and West Ham find ourselves 2-0 down with everything to do. But you can't now. He's got no option now but to change it. Oh, it does need, like, it needs fresh. He has to flick the switch right now. And I do think the scoreline is harsh reflection of how West Ham have played. But the situation is, when you have so many chances, then there's only so many times you're gonna have to convert those chances. And we have a player on the bench, who right now is showing signs of being able to convert chances, and we need to bring him on. We do. We need someone to cause more havoc as well. Fernandez. Good ball delivered into the box. Cleared from Brentford. They're winning the second balls, even inside their own box. 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧𝗧 gets it though. 𝗪𝗁𝗧𝗪𝗏𝗧. Walker-Peters. Ball punted forward for Pablo to chase. Yeah, we need the energy. 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧𝗪 recycles does well. We need to get a goal back ASAP. Put the pressure straight on, right back on. We need this next 30 minutes of our life, man. Diouf whips the ball in, the box cleared from Brentford, and it's a corner, West Ham. Next 35 minutes need to be the best 35 minutes we've seen all season. I don't want a point. I want 3. 6 corners to West Ham. Jarrod Bowen. Ball whipped in. Cleared from Brentford. Oh man, the ball's being flicked into the box, right onto the penalty spot, and Brentford have got like bodies forward. And they've recycled the ball, second touch inside their own box. Now they've come on the counter. Now they're on the edge of the West Ham 18-yard box. No one's marking him. On the edge of the 18. Honestly, fucking hell, West Ham. Like, holy shit. standing off them, like on the edge. There's only so much we can take it at before they score again. Fucking hell. Come on. Come on. Throw in West Ham. 𝗪𝗂𝗁. Down the right hand side. Goes to the corner flag. Keeps the ball in play. Brentford players got it right on the corner. Oh, fucking hell. Tati's gone in two-footed. He picks up a yellow card. Come on, get up and just fucking change it, man. Brentford on the attack. Lewis Potter whips the ball in. Thiago with the header. It's fallen to Walker-Peters. It's just giving the ball straight to Brentford. They feel like they've got players lining up on the edge of the box. We just can't win the ball back at all. What the fuck is that? Is that a wasp? Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a wasp in here. Piss off. Go, go, go. Right, there's a wasp. I need to get rid of the wasp. Oh well, fucking got rid of the wasp. Yep, first goal. Wasp on. Oh my god, they're on the edge again. They're just lining up on the edge. Oh, fucking hell, Somerville, what you doing, son? He's going to get a foul. Yellow card. Free kick. I don't get it, right? I don't get it. Because this is what I don't get, right? The game now clearly is crying out for Callum Wilson. I'm not the only one can see it. You're not the only one can see it. We all can fucking see it. Free kick to Brentford. Cleared from West Ham. Right now, like, they're pressing us really well and we can't seem to win that ball back and keep it. Brighton score a goal against Newcastle. West Ham with the ball in the back line. Gets it in from Walker-Peters. Great play from Fernandes. Sprays the ball over left hand side to Diouf. Ball forward. I don't understand. I don't want to be that guy that constantly says it, but I don't actually get it. The game's crying out for a substitution from West Ham. We're 2-0 down. We're chasing the game. Yes, we've had attacking options, but I don't want to hear... Oh, here we go. Fucking hell, man. It's taking you time, you know. But here he comes. Callum Wilson. Is it a triple? Is it a double substitution? Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's coming on as well. So I can assume it's Tate, Pablo coming off. West Ham recycle it though with Bowen. Bowen tries to skip by one. Oh, ball goes out to Brentford. Right, let's see. It's fucking Tate. It's Tate. I'm so confused. Why is Tate coming off? Maybe it's a discipline thing. Maybe it's a yellow card. It's the only thing I can think of. Wan-Bissaka comes on for Walker-Peters. Was it that? Yeah, it was, yeah. Fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brentford ball cleared out. It's a Brentford corner. "30 minutes to go now. "25 minutes to go, sorry to say. Corner, Brentford. Cleared from Hermansen from a punch. Good clearance, to be fair. Brentford have the ball on the halfway line. Over on the right hand side, ball through for Thiago to chase. Disasi's there, plays the ball back into Hermansen. Big clearance from him. It's a great play from Callum Wilson. He's under a lot of pressure. Wins West Ham a throw in. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Wan-Bissaka wins the header. Callum Wilson holds up play. What the fuck is he blowing up whistle for? There's a collision between Wan-Bissaka and the Brentford player there. Oh. Ugh. West Ham got the ball with 𝗪𝗀𝘀. Drives infield, but he's been dispossessed and he pulls the player down and there's a foul against West Ham. It's a Brentford free kick. 20 minutes to go for West Ham to try and get something. I'm fucking raging, man. I'm absolutely raging. Comes a 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗁. It's a great tackle from Wan-Bissaka, but no one's there to win the second ball. 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗧 goes down from a tackle, but I think the referee's given the ball to Brentford. We've got over 800 people watching in all forums. On the edge of the box, Brentford have still got the ball deep in the West Ham half again on the edge of the West Ham box. Fuck off. What's the referee do? Oh, he's given a yellow card to the Brentford player for diving inside the West Ham box. is going on with my... What is going on with my thing? So we've got 𝗕𝗿𝗀𝘃's gone off, and is it 𝗪𝗿𝗄𝗧𝗧 come on? I'm not going to bother changing the shape on my screen. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is going to be a nightmare. That's not the way West Ham are lining up, just for your reference, but Bowen's gone central. 𝗪𝗿𝗄𝗧 down the right hand side, crosses it in, cleared from Brentford, but fucking hell, we just can't get second to the ball at all. Come on, 15 minutes to go. There's a dammer. Crosses the ball. Oh, it's back heel, but no one's there, Bowen. Oh, fucking hell, no one can get to it. Wilson's inside the box. Sprays it over back to Fernandez. Somerville on the edge. Cross it in, back post. It's fucking great. Yeah, it's gone for a back three. Fuck off, commentator. 𝗪𝗁𝗧𝗪𝗏𝗧. Bowen. Somerville. Drives. Still Somerville. Shot! Hits the fucking bar! Pablo! Goes wide, but Pablo... Has Pablo gone down? Is he calling for a fucking penalty? How many times have we hit the post today? Oh my god. I tell you what, by the way, that could be a penalty for West Ham. It could be a penalty. What, VAR have said that's not a penalty? I think that is a penalty. He's wiped out the player. Don't know, that's not a penalty personally. I don't think I'm clutching at straws for that either. Souček. Wilson. Oh. I do think that is a penalty personally, but it just, you feel like the amount of times we've hit the post, hit the crossbar, goal disallowed. It's just not going to be our afternoon, so we're never going to get those decisions today. Traore still got the ball. Brentford come out with it. Traore wins it back, to be fair. Pablo gives it to Fernandez. Sprays it over to Somerville. Go on, Somerville. It's a ball for Bowen. Fuck! I can't get a hold of that ball. Shit. Ah. Tom, I don't live in the country, mate. Brentford making a defensive substitution, which means West Ham are going to go at them. They're going to try and break us. Traore holds on to it inside the box. Tries to cross it in. No one on the pitch calls for a handball. Traore's still got it. He's got two players on him. Don't know what he's doing. He's holding on to it. Cross it in low, but I feel like he could have distributed that ball a lot earlier than what he did. Now it looks like they're on the break and they've got bodies forward. Someone over in the far corner. No one's marking him at all. Fucking hell. And there's a player through in the middle. Unmarked. Fucking hell. Big crossover for Brentford. Oh. Don't gonna be arsed, man. Oh, fucking hell. It's just the softest, shittest goal. Even 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗧 hits the shot like he can't be arsed, and Hermansen dives like he can't be arsed. Like, Hermansen needs to be fucking saving that. He needs to be saving that. 100% needs to be saving that. Fuck that. What a terrible record. We've got 1 point at Brentford in the Premier League. It's fucking terrible record against Brentford. you know what we need to do? Like, keep our heads, because we're gonna fucking end up losing players. Comes 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗪 and Scarls. just honestly like. Do you know what's been my biggest issue in this game, right? Apart from substitutions, is the amount of times. So I've seen a stat in today's game, right, where West Ham seem to have had quite a lot of touches in the opposition box. See on the edge of the 18, Brentford have had loads of touches just on the edge of our 18, and they've had a lot of success from that position, and we're never, ever, ever winning that ball. We're never winning. Today was been a game of those kind of not winning the second balls in the dangerous areas. It's been a weird game because in the first half we did not deserve to be down. The scoreline does not resolute what the game, what the game's been like, but. 8 minutes. Oh man. Barf. So tough, man. When you're 3-0 down, you've got 5 minutes to watch. Luck has gone against us today. Big style. fucking hell, we need the biggest favour ever from Aston Villa tomorrow. Huge favour from Aston Villa tomorrow. If Aston Villa can do us a solid, next, it's just... West Ham currently getting beat 3-0 with a minute to go. What a weird, weird day of football. Ball out on the left hand side. Tough to even be motivated, to be honest with you. It's tough to be motivated when 𝗕𝗿𝗀𝗁 grabs the ball 40 yards out and smashes it into 𝗪𝗁𝘀𝗁𝗪. I'm going to give you a chance to come on and have your say. So I'm going to give you the link. But I'm going to ask you if you want to come on and have your say. It'll be on the review show. So click the link that I put in the chat. I'll bring you on and I'll just keep everyone. If you do come on, I'll keep you on for just a few minutes each. Because I'd like to go and try and get some of my weekend back. There you go. Right, if you have want to come across to the highlights review show, come and get your opinion across, then you're more than welcome to join us on the highlights review show. Now you'll get probably transported across there, so come on, have your opinion. I've put the link in the chat as well if you want to have your say. Thanks for watching the Matchday Live. Much love.